Hello, fellow daddies. How's it going? Tonight we're gonna be playing Dream Daddy. Hi. I am so exhausted. We're gonna play Dream Daddy. There we go. Just give me a second here. Let me take off my socks. Bum bum. Bum bum. How am I right now? I am dying. I think I'm actually getting sick. These last couple of days have been like super fatigued, just can't wake up. If only had something to wake me up, you know? Other than that, I'm okay. I'm alive, that's pretty good. Anyways, I don't know much about Dream Daddy. I actually thought it was Boss Baby when I bought it, but it doesn't have anything to do with Boss Baby. So, I don't know. Hope it's good. We'll see. I just gotta close like 10,000 tabs of work. And 8 million pictures of Mothman I have on my desktop for some reason. Let me get rid of all those. I don't need these pictures of Mothman anymore. Or Mara. Goodbye Mara. Goodbye Mothman. Photoshop is busy crashing at the moment. So let's kill that. And we'll just throw all this other stuff into the secret memes, I think. Off to the secret memes. There we go. But yeah, we're gonna be playing Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator. It was between that and what was the other game that came up today? Not the weird hentai game that I posted in Discord. That one looked pretty good too. I was thinking about that one. But Mr. M. Dickey himself has a release on Steam now. Apparently it's pretty bad though. So oh, error connecting to Steam servers. It is Wrestling Revolution 3D. And it doesn't run very well, apparently. Like, really, really bad. So, we're not playing that, or, what was the other one? Twins of the Pasture. Kurore and Aluka. Sorry, gang. We'll be playing, Dream Daddy. Oh, it's Unity. Hold on. We have the graphics setting of Dad, Daddy, and Daddiest. Hold on. Let me get the actual scene up here. Get rid of my stupid fucking face. Alright, there we go. Let's go. I like the icon down there. It reminds me a lot of High School Dreams. We're gonna be playing on Daddiest. Oh, hold on. Oh no, it's trapped in my mouse. And we got fixed that because it's friggin' loud. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh no. Alright, there you go. Jesus Christ. Alright. We don't have anything in our gallery. This looks okay so far. It's got nice music. Streamer safe mode removes content copyright flaggable material from the game. I don't give a shit. Hold on, I gotta fix my monitor. Oh my god. I should have. Here, we're gonna restart real quick. Like, this is gonna be an ongoing problem if I don't launch it in windowed. So give me a second here. And we'll do that. Where's the other options? I can only do that in windowed, huh? No 1080? Just gotta go straight to... Alright, hold on. Wow, that sucks. Alright. Yeah, shit, dude. That's not good. Well, guess we'll just have to play it in windowed, and I won't tab out. Ever. Ah! Oh, I did it again. I did it again. I'm sorry. Windowed off. 1920 1080. Alright, here we go. I wonder, can I do Alt Enter here? Oh! I beat the system. I beat the system. Let me just get, where is it at? Where the frig is borderless gaming? Oh my god. Yeah, get it going. Alright, now I just gotta find Dream Daddy. And we'll be friggin' good. Dream Daddy. Okay. And, yeah, there we go. Amanda. Dad. Ugh! Dad, wake up. Pretend to be dead. Alright, there we go. I let my tongue roll out of my mouth and stop breathing. Amanda shakes me. Come on, Dad. This hasn't worked on me since I was 6. I'm sorry, Amanda. This is the end for me. Dad, I swear to God. Hold on. I've misplaced something. There we go. Amanda, I bequeath to you all my earthly possessions. Spread my ashes over my recliner. Okay, well, your corpse better get into the moving van because it's leaving soon. Oh man, we're moving. Am I a dad already? Wow. I finally open my eyes and sit up. I'm lying in the middle of the living room, spooning a moving box. I yawn and stretch. Morning, Manda Panda. Yikes. Dad breath. Go brush your teeth. I'm a daddy. Dad tip number 9. Oh,
that dad.
Oh man, I get. Oh, cool. There we. Oh, that's pretty much perfect. All right, here we go. Let's see. I don't really have any options here, huh? I guess we'll be Goku Dad. There we go. There we go. I guess we'll go with the anime eyes, since we're already going down that road. I like this one. Such a pretty dad. I can even pick the lip color? Oh my goodness. 2017 truly is the year for gaming. No, oh no. I kind of like that one. We'll do that one. Alright, what else do we got? Oh, it covers up my beautiful lips. Oh! I like that. I like that. Hi, done. Okay. Can I have glasses? Go without glasses. Piercings. This will be our dad, I think. That's him. Alright. Clothing! Goku's literally the worst dad. So. But I couldn't find any more appropriate hairstyles for my dad. So we're Goku dad. The cat shirt? Oh, that's pretty good. I like that a lot. Or the eggs. Alright, cat or eggs? Egg nips tea. Hi, Muro. Eggs. Eggs, cat. 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 Eggs, cat. Oh no. I can't decide. Eggs. Eggs. I think there's more eggs. We're gonna go eggs. Looking good, daddy.
Name that dad.
Oh. So blop. Be that dad.
Be that dad.
Did you fall asleep packing? I got most of it done, I think. Searching around the room, it looks like I did a pretty good job. Every box is sealed except for one. Wait, straggler. What's in it? Looking into the box, I see a bunch of old photos in little photo albums. Whoa, I haven't seen these in years. I pull out one of the dusty albums from the top of the pile and we begin looking through it. Huh. That's the coolest baby I've ever seen. Oh my goodness. I can be a progressive daddy. The only way your father and I could get you to stop crying was put the sunglasses on you. Whenever we tried to take them off, you start crying again, you little baby. You spent the first 2 years of your life with the sunglasses on. Nice. Halloween when you were maybe 4? Oh my god, that dragon costume. You couldn't decide between being a princess or a dragon, so you went with both. Princess Dragon. Hi, not so serious. Hello. I know, it's unfortunate that that happened because I prefer the rhyming name, but well, we are now Dorb forever, I guess. Why do I remember crying in the dragon costume? You saw yourself in the mirror and realized you were afraid of dragons. Seeing yourself inside the dragon's mouth was the realization of your greatest fear, I think. Right, yep, definitely repressed that memory. And this was you in your horse phase. Dad, I believe you named that plush horse Sir Horsington the Brave. I don't think that was his... Amanda lunges for the photo, but I quickly snatch it away and hold it above her head with my superior dad arms. Nice try. but this is important blackmail for later down the road. Go ahead and try me. I've seen pictures of you and your ska band. That is true. Ouch, kid. This Communist Manifesto had a chance back in the day. I look off into the distance and reminisce about that rad horn section. Hey, it's Emma P.
Ugh.
No, Dad, that's Emma R. I didn't meet Emma P until high school. Honey, I promise you wholeheartedly that I'll never stop mixing those two up.
Aw.
Dad, Emma R's been my best friend since I was 7. Give it like a little bit of effort. Oh, right. Emma P was the one who tried to steal people's pets, fired a flaming tennis ball at the police station, pooped her pants during a sleepover. Lighter fluid, tennis ball, tennis racket, right? Dad, that was you. Alright. I was a wild child. I was 6 when you did it. Okay, Amanda. I wasn't aiming for the police station. It just happened that there was a police station in the vicinity of where I wanted to hit the flaming tennis ball.
Ugh.
Yeah, I remember you explaining that to the police. They didn't believe me either.
Huh.
Anyway, I gotta show this to Emma R later. She'll get a kick out of it. The first photography award you ever won. Yeah, and it got us a $20 gift card to McFridays.
Yeah.
And then you got food poisoning from the cheesy tostada blast. I think you mean food poisoning, you know, with a Z.
Dad.
Well, there you go. I still can't drive past McFridays without gagging.
Huh.
Still proud of you though. Amanda reaches deep down into the box and pulls out one last photo. Neither of us say a word. We stare at the photo for a long moment. I finally decide to break the silence. This was the day you were born. Sure. It's kind of a funny story. We got into a car accident right there in the hospital parking lot. It wasn't anything big, just a fender bender. But of course I was freaking out. And a little old lady who crashed into us was freaking out. I didn't know what to do. But your father, oh man. He holds my hand and looks me directly in the eyes. The calmest I've ever seen him. He says, "It's okay. It's all gonna be okay." I can't look at Dad Goku's stupid face. He was right, you know. I stare at the picture for longer, maybe too long. I miss him. I can't even imagine what it must be like for Amanda.
Huh.
She pats me on the back. Come on, Pops, we gotta finish packing. The moving van won't wait forever. You're right.
Huh.
Amanda and I pile into the car and take one last look at the old house. So many memories here. Hard to believe that your father and I bought this place almost 20 years ago.
Huh?
Hey, remember when I shattered the front window playing catch? You always had very strong arms. Hey, remember when I shattered the other front window pretending to be a robot who breaks windows? You were a very imaginative child. Hey, remember when I broke the window playing? We get it, Amanda, you break stuff. And there'll be plenty more stuff for me to break in the new place. Memories to make and stuff to break. You ready? We sit in silence for a moment. I watch my daughter grow up in this house. It will forever hold a place in my heart, but it stings a little bit to leave it behind. I'm ready. The moving van begins to pull away, and I get the car into position to follow it. I watch our house, our old house, disappear into the rearview mirror. So what? So sell me on our cool new pad. I clear my throat and do my best cheesy announcer voice. Nestled in a beautiful scenic downtown Maple Bay, our new house features multiple places to sleep. Not only are there bedrooms for your sleeping pleasure, but couches and floor space where you can, yes, catch a wink. What a deal! I mean, if sleep weren't for the weak, you sleep more than anyone I know. I admit my faults, Pops. I keep it real. Anyway, it's also smaller than our last house. Cozier, one might argue. Good spin.
Hey!
Hold on, I'm looking for something. I think it's great. Won't we be closer to a lot of cool stuff we can walk to? So I don't have to waste gas? And I mean, trying to park downtown is, you know... Amanda, you know you're gonna have to learn to parallel park at some point, right? Not gonna happen, Pops. I think someone needs to do a 3-point turn on their attitude.
Huh.
I don't know how to do that either. Have you met the neighbors yet? Not yet, but the neighborhood seems pretty quiet. So you won't have to chase any rowdy teens off your lawn? You are the very teen you mock when you say that, honey. I'm in my last year of high school. I'm practically dust. Yeah, you're a real... Don't you dare. Senior. Dad, I know where this is going. Citizen. I'm just gonna ignore that.
Oh.
But I won't forget it. So what's item number 1 on the new house agenda? Well, first we need to forge a path through a solid wall of boxes that's blocking the living room. I still have to install the washer and the dryer. We need to go grocery shopping. Pops, cool your jets. You have to promise me that we're gonna take a break and explore the neighborhood. Of course, how are we gonna meet other dads? Okay, you're right. We'll get some work done and then check the area out. I don't know, I didn't like a lot of the hair options they gave me. I tried to look for a hair option that was like mine, but they didn't have disgusting mess on the list, so. I really like the music in this game so far. We pull up to the new house and step outside. The lawn is freshly mowed, and the for sale sign is still in the yard. Hi-ya! And with a swift kick from Amanda, the for sale sign is no more. Nice form, sweet pea. Hi, Vivi. Boop, doop, boop, boop. I got a problem with authority. I'm so proud. Man, all that karate chopping tuckered me out. I could really go for a sandwich. An ice cream sandwich. Sweetie, it's 10 a.m. I gotta get my hands on a nice hot cup of the old bean juice or I'm gonna be useless all day. I think we passed a coffee shop on our way here. Maybe we could check that out. Let's do it. We walk down the street to the Coffee Spoon, a cute little place on the corner. Man, this is in such convenient walking distance from our place. I mean, I guess. What's wrong? Why would I go somewhere else and drink coffee on a couch when I could just drink better coffee at home on my couch and not have to make awkward eye contact with other people? At least when I'm home, some random guy is gonna come up and sit on the recliner next to me and I won't feel like a little weird about it because technically he's not sitting at my table, but he's still very much within my personal zone. Dad? And what's the etiquette when you have a dirty mug? Is there a bin? Do you go set it up on the counter because you don't know where else to put it? Or do you leave it there and you feel your face flush hot with shame as you consider the possibility that there is in fact a bin somewhere just out of sight and you're that jerk who just left their mug?
Aww.
Dad, are you just afraid to meet new people? Yes. Yes, Amanda. We walk inside. Oh my god. That's gotta be a dad. The inside of the coffee shop is incredibly warm and inviting. Vinyl records line the walls and patrons lounge around on well-worn-in couches. Some cool tunes spin on a record player next to the little stage.
Hey.
Welcome to the Coffee Spoon, guys. How's it going? What's with the name?
Hey, dude.
Oh, it's kind of dumb.
Hey.
It gets mentioned in this poem I like, and I thought it was a good idea at the time. I suppose now it's still a good idea because, like, the business is still running. But people ask me questions all the time, and I give them the same answer every time. And now I'm standing here rambling, and I'm sure we're all getting more and more uncomfortable the more I keep talking about it. But man, we're in it now, and I can't stop. Just looking at his egg nipples. I imagine that Goku Dad is actually only like 3.5 feet tall. So what it'll be? I scan the chalkboard menu and am immediately overwhelmed. I'll have Godspeed you, black coffee. A classic. I don't get it. Oh, it's a pun. Godspeed You Black Emperor is a really amazing, influential, progressive rock band known for their sweeping soundscapes and... I'm doing that thing again.
Hey.
But coming right up. And for you? I'll have a macchiato di Marco, please.
Hey.
Coming right up. Do you want that in a small, medium, or biggie smalls? Ah, medium.
Huh.
Wait, is Biggie Smalls big or small? I should change that, shouldn't I? Matt sets to making our drinks, and Amanda and I take a seat on one of the couches. What's his deal? Let the man make his puns. They're cooler bands than you listen to anyways. Hey. Scott was cool once. This couch is actually pretty comfy. Maybe not comfier than our couch, but it's alright. Good lumbar support. You sink right into it. Hi, Doormat. How are you? Okay, it's comfier than our couch. Amanda nudges me. This place is right next to our house, and that guy seems not only cool, but also just as uncomfortable with talking to other people as you are. You should totally become friends with him. I don't know. Come on, what do we say about meeting new people? I can't meet new people if I always stay inside and also don't go outside and also don't talk to people. See? We're making progress. Matt sets our drinks down at the table and I immediately burn the roof of my mouth. Good one. Hi, we're new in the neighborhood. I'm Amanda and this is my dad, Dorb.
Hey,
All right, I'm pleased to meet you both.
hey.
Gotta come by when my daughter's hanging around the shop. You two might get along. Yeah, I'm sure we'll maybe come in from time to time. Amanda kicks my leg from under the table. I'm sure we'll be in here a lot.
Hey.
You know what? Let me get your guys' opinion on something. Matt goes in the back and comes out with a fresh plate of something that smells amazing.
Oh.
I'm working on a new banana bread. Oh my god, this is the best, Dad. Already. And I need help coming up with a name for it. Well, I think if we're gonna have to taste test it first so we can get the full flavor profile of, and really appreciate the flavor sensations of... Amanda nods vigorously. She knows this game. Yeah, we need to give that Nana bread a taste if you want us doing free creative labor. I think that would be commensurate with I've taught her well. We've trained for this day. I was just gonna give you guys free banana bread anyway. Right, yes, that. Matt serves us each a piece. Amanda and I happily chow down. This is amazing.
Oh.
Thanks. The secret ingredient is...
Banana shokupan.
Thank you, Snow Pixies. Any ideas? I'm stumped. Well, I think I might only be able to give you dad band puns, but I'll give it a shot. Right said banana bread. Like right said banana Fred, or sorry, like right said Fred, but now it's about banana bread. I think the youngsters will like it despite not getting it.
Huh?
That actually has a nice ring to it. Really?
Hey.
Yeah. Right said banana bread. Strong decisions, that's art, baby.
Oh.
I wanted to say baby because I thought it'd sound cool, but once I said it, I realized that it just doesn't sound cool or good coming out of my mouth, and maybe I should just leave saying baby to the professionals.
Hey. Oh.
Enjoy your coffee. Thanks, baby.
Oh.
See, it sounds good when you say it. Oh, that looks like a dangerous dad. Across the way, a man catches my eye. He sits by himself, brooding over a cup of coffee. Our eyes meet, just for a moment. I hastily look away, hoping he didn't catch me staring. Who is that? We finish up our drinks and head out.
Hey.
Thanks for stopping in. Take care. Okay, now that we're full of caffeine, where to? I need a nap. We just had coffee. Have you ever known me to play by the rules? Your father's a rebel, sweetie. Now all aboard the train to Sleepy Time Junction. It's time for a nap. As we're walking home, I hear heavy footsteps coming up behind us. Dorb, bro! I'm not too into babies, but I turn around and am greeted by a familiar face jogging up to us. Craig?
Oh.
Bro.
Oh.
Holy wow, I haven't seen Craig in forever.
Mm-hmm.
It's been too long, dude. Yeah, wow. You look great.
Nice.
Haha, yeah, I cleaned up my act. Cleaned up his act? Are you kidding me? He's ripped. Amanda, this is my friend Craig. We went to college together. We were roommates for a while, too. Amanda, dude, you probably don't remember me, but you're so big now. Hello, and hello, cute baby. Thank you. The last time I saw you, I think you're about her size. This is River. Say hi, River. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves at her. He picks up her tiny wrist and waves it around. River gurgles happily. Thank you, Tyrion. Are you babysitting? Nah, dude, River's my kid. Man, it has been a long time. Feels like 1 minute we're rolling up to exams with bad hangovers, and next we're both fathers. Where you been, man?
Oh.
I was working out in California and just relocated the business back to Maple Bay. No kidding. Amanda and I just moved to this side of town. Yeah, Amanda's my daughter. If you couldn't tell by her resemblance. I dropped some frames a little while ago. I don't know if that was recent. How's Smashly doing?
Hi.
I mean, Ashley. Ashley's her name. She actually still goes by Smashly, and we got divorced last year. Oh, dude. I'm sorry.
Nice.
It's old news. We take turns taking care of River and the twins. It's all copacetic. Twins? You have 3 kids? Ain't life something, bro? Right? Kegstan Craig's a father of 3. Kegstan Craig? Oh, yeah, it was my old college nickname. He got it because he did a lot of keg stands. It's that thing where you do a handstand on a keg and then drink from the keg.
Ah.
Right. He was very good at it. And, bro, I hate to be that guy, but I'm in the middle of my daily jog and I really gotta keep up my heart rate. Brought River along for, you know, resistance training. You jog daily. I jog yearly. On January 1st, when I promised myself that I'm gonna jog daily for the rest of the year, but give up after 30 minutes and just walk home. 30 minutes is a lot of time, though, to be fair, of like running. Well, it's never too late to get back into it, dude. You should come and join me sometime. I don't know.
Hey.
Come on, it'd be fun. We could grab breakfast afterwards, catch up. We could do a bro brunch like the good old bro brunch. Alright, sure. Sounds great. Great, let's get that going soon. I better get moving. Good to see you guys. Craig gives a little wave, puts his earbuds back in, and jogs off. I can't believe Craig is that ripped and has kids. I'm reeling. Why is that? The Craig I knew is not fit to be responsible for any living thing, including and especially himself. One time I watched him drink an entire jar of marinara sauce for dinner. Amanda, he opened up a new jar of marinara sauce and he drank it like it was the thing that normal people do. It was just unholy. And then I asked him what the hell he was doing and he said, and I quote, "It's basically a smoothie, bro."
Yeah.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong. He jogs. He was jogging. He's like a totally different person. Anyway, we better get home. I'll have plenty of time to reflect on how old I feel later. Amanda and I flop down onto the couch. Amanda has to shove some empty boxes out of the way before she can sit. Too bad we're gonna be putting my stuff right back into these boxes in a few months. No, don't say that. Aw, Dad, it's gonna be okay. I'll be fine. I know. It's just, you're my little girl. It's gonna be weird not having you around. You need to get the frig out so I can date some hot dads, you know? I'll come for a visit and I'll text you every day. And I'll take lots of pictures. I mean, obviously I'm a photography major. You promise? Of course. Are you gonna be okay on your lonesome? Oh, come on. I'll be fine. I'll get a dog or something. A dog?
Alright.
Forget art school. I'll stay for the dog. Is that what it's gonna take? Medium-sized dog, handkerchief around the neck. I get to name it. That's what it'll cost for me to give up on my dreams. I'm a woman of simple wants and needs. Well, a dog is a lot cheaper than college. Amanda laughs. Suddenly, a pile of envelopes slides through the mail slot. Speaking of college, Amanda darts over to the envelopes and shuffles through them. She pulls one out and throws the rest back on the floor. This is from McGowan College of Art and Design. Open it. But I'm scared. It's just an envelope. Yeah, it's just like my entire future, not a big deal. She takes a deep breath and rips the letter open with her teeth. We have a letter opener, but okay. I hold my breath while Amanda's eyes dart back and forth, scanning the letter. What does it say? The admissions committee has reviewed your application, blah, blah, blah. Her face drops. regret to inform you that you are unable to offer, or we are unable to offer you admission to McGowan College of Art and Design.
Oh.
Amanda throws a letter on the coffee table. Aw, sweetie. It's okay. I saw it coming. I know I shouldn't have put that experimental stuff in my portfolio. Their admissions officer told me they just want to see portraits or whatever. I pull Amanda in for a big hug. You're an amazing photographer. I know how much work you put into your portfolio. Some other school's gonna want to snatch you up for sure. Yeah, I know. It's fine. Are you actually fine? Or are you just saying that? I'm fine. Sorry. I'm fine, really. Her face says the opposite, but I probably shouldn't push her on this. Oh, and before I forget, Emma R and Emma P are sleeping over tonight. So you need me out of the way because I'm painfully uncool? I would choose more delicate phrasing, but yes. Well, I'll have you know that I conveniently already have plans for tonight, so you'll have the new place to yourself. Yeah? What are your plans? Quick, think of plans. I am secretly the mayor of this town. Gotta attend the union meeting. I'm going clubbing. I'm gonna put on a nice outfit and go tear it up on the dance floor. All the hottest dance moves. The lawnmower, the sprinkler, the running man. You know, the ones all the kids these days are doing. Alright, but I'm not gonna come pick you up if you pull anything this time. Not again. I'm just kidding. I'm actually gonna stay home and finish unpacking, go to bed, go out and watch the game. Nice. Which game? You know, the game. The one that's on tonight. The game on TV. It's somewhere other than here. Okay, cool. While you do that, I'm gonna do drugs and commit some slight arson with the Emmas. I'm concerned you're hanging with the wrong crowd. Amanda shrugs. I would have expected you guys to be up to white-collar crime by this point. Maybe money laundering at the least. I'm a street rat, Pops. You're kidding about doing drugs and crime, right? Yes, Dad. Just making sure. I give her a pat on the head. Have fun with your sports. Are you being sarcastic? No, making fun of sports is played out. Alright then. I do some light cleaning around the house and decide to clear out right before Amanda's friends arrive. Before I leave, Amanda stops me. Oh no! Hey, don't forget that you have that meeting with my English teacher tomorrow. Alright, Mr. Vega. Yup, totally remembered. I'll be there. I hope they have fun tonight. Or, I hope they have a fun night. I'm really glad Amanda has such sweet friends, even if I can never remember their names. Just as I'm heading to my room, the doorbell rings. Who could possibly need anything from me right now? Do they not know what time it is? I was just about to head out. I walk over to the door and open it. Hello. Oh my. Oh, Dad. A handsome, clean-cut man stands at my door, brandishing a plate of cookies. Hello? Hi. I know it's kind of late, but I baked way too many cookies and I just can't have these in the house or I'll eat them all.
Whoa.
Oh, where are my manners? My name's Joseph. I'm your next door neighbor. Oh, yes, hi, I'm Dorb. That's what my name is. Oh. saw the moving van and thought I'd do the neighborly thing and bring you some. My daughter Christy wanted me to let you know she baked them herself. Joseph leans in and whispers, but between you and me, she just sprinkled in the chocolate chips. We both share a laugh. Kids, right? Amanda pokes her head out of her room and immediately hones in on the cookies. Wow, cookies, huh? So nice to meet you. Joseph hands her the plate of cookies with a smile. Well, thanks for the cookies. Amanda disappears with the cookies. Amanda, come back. Oh, she's gone. That's my daughter. Her name is Amanda. She's a charmer. Daughters are tough. Sons are also tough. Children in general are just tough. I hear that. I mean, they'd have to be something wrong with you to try to raise more than 2. I have 4 kids. What have you done? I'm in. Don't worry. You didn't mean to be rude. Oh no, this is the first neighbor I've met, and my social life is already in a tailspin. I wonder if it's too late to move again. Yeah, okay. Is the missus around? Mr. actually, and no, not anymore. He died. That's a very awkward way to put it, but okay. I'm sorry for your loss. No, it's alright. Wow, this is uncomfortable. We stayed there quietly for a moment, acutely aware of how awkward we both made things. I'm sorry, can you close the door real quick? What? I look at Joseph quizzically but comply. After a second, I hear a knock on the door. Opening it, I see Joseph standing there with a huge smile. Hey, I'm your new neighbor, Joseph. I promise not to talk about your dead spouse this time. I'm throwing a barbecue for the cul-de-sac, and I'd love for you to come by and meet the rest of the neighbors in our community. What do you say, pal? That sounds great. My daughter Amanda and I would love to stop by. Also, 4 kids is a perfectly normal amount of children to have. We shake hands to seal a deal. Well, neighbor, I'll let you get to bed. See you at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Sure thing, neighbor. Joseph starts walking away, but stops to think for a second and turns around. Hey, in all seriousness, raising a kid on your own can't be easy. If you ever need to talk about stuff, I'm the youth minister at a church down the street. Oh, I don't know. I wouldn't really consider myself a youth.
Wink.
You look pretty young to me, but suit yourself. And with that, Joseph's gone. He seemed nice. Amanda walks back into the living room, crumbs on her face, and cookie in hand. Crumbs. That was the smoothest recover I've ever seen. I should be taking notes.
Yeah.
See, you're already fitting in great. Where do those cookies go? They're gone. I'm sorry.
Yes.
If it makes you feel any better, they weren't very good.
So you ate all of them anyway.
Huh.
The Emmas helped. Right. Well, kiddo, I'm gonna go catch the game. Have fun, Dad. Wow, I guess I really didn't think this plan through. I'm not entirely sure where the closest bar is, and Amanda still hasn't shown me how to use the GPS on my phone, so I'm just gonna pick a direction and walk in it. Let's go this way. Cool. Okay, we're marching. We're marching in the direction of the game. Any game, really. In the distance, could it be? A big, burned-out neon sign hangs above a tiny dive bar. Jim and Kim's, huh? Alright, it'll do. The bar is small and... The poor boar. The bar is small and dimly lit. The crack of pool balls sounds in the back as patrons laugh and joke. A string of multicolored Christmas lights hover above the bartender. I can't tell if he's Jim or Kim. I pull up a seat at the bar. What'll it be? 1 beer, please. 1 single beer, please. The bartender slides me an ice-cold beer. I take a sip and enjoy the refreshing taste. Say, are you Jim or Kim? I'm Neil. Oh. I awkwardly turn my attention to the game, which is playing on one of the TVs on the wall. As luck would have it, my team of preference is not only playing, but currently in the lead, which is always a good thing. The brightly colored mascot, which is some kind of animal, does cartwheels. I silently cheer on my favorite team, hoping that I don't get into any confrontational arguments with a fan on the opposing team. Several people in the bar are wearing the distinctive colors of the team I dislike, although I believe from their demeanors that, like me, the passion for their team is all in good fun.
Hey, sailor.
A middle-aged woman holding a nearly empty wine glass sidles up to the bar and sits uncomfortably close to me. Hey, sailor. Oh, hello. Good to see fresh meat in here. I'm Mary. Come here often? Oh no, I actually just moved to this part of town today. I'm Dorb, by the way. Are you watching the game? Yeah, my preferred team is in the lead. If they keep this up, they'll win the game with ease.
Hey.
Oh, I love that team, and I also love that game. I love someone who knows their way around balls. I'm getting the impression she's a little drunk. Buy a gal a drink? No. Frig off, Mary. Maybe some other time? Suit yourself, sailor. Mary saunters off, setting her sights on the newest bar patron to enter. I happily watch the game over another beer. The game has gotten close in terms of points. A little too close than what I was comfortable with. After a particularly skilled player scores a number of points for the other team, putting them in the lead, I hear an affirmative grunt from another man at the bar. Go team. Oh hey, it's Danger Dan. It's the man from the coffee spoon. He sits alone, sipping whiskey and watching the game as well. Sorry. Sorry about that. Enjoying the game? I am now that we're winning. Oh, we must be rooting for different teams. In my opinion, my team is far superior. I have to disagree with that. Based upon our win-loss record, I'd say that my team is superior. That's where you're wrong. Since as it stands right now, my team is beating yours. The conversation ends there and we both go back to silently rooting for our respective teams. They didn't capitalize game. The game is close, but both sides playing their hardest to win. With both sides playing their hardest to win. But in the end, my team prevails. Quiet cheers ripple throughout the bar. I raise a respectful glass at the man drinking whiskey. He raises his in response. An unspoken truce is formed between us based on mutual love for the game. He motions to the bartender who pours 2 glasses of whiskey. The man slides one over to me. The name's Robert. Thanks, I'm Dorb. Hey. Oh man, his thing's red. Oh. You must be new here. Mary already hit on you?
Yeah.
Robert chuckles. She's a peach. Well, you picked the best bar in town. As slimy as it is, you'll never find a bar spot, or a better spot than Jim and Kim's.
Is there actually a Jim and Kim that runs this place?
No, that'd be Neil. Neil waves from across the bar. Good guy, Neil. Not enough Neils in this world.
Okay.
You a whiskey fella or a beer fella?
Beer, but I'll drink most things.
You like shots? I love shots. Oh yeah. Oh my god. It's gotta be like max affection. Thank God. Robert nods to Neil, who stirs up 2 shots of whiskey. He hands one to me. Here's to your health. We take the shots. The whiskey burns going down, but I try my hardest to look tough. Wait, I think this is what making friends is. Okay, Dorb. This guy is out of my friend league, but I think if I play my cards right, we'll be pals in no time. Oh, what should we compliment him on?
Oh no.
Gotta go to school tomorrow. It's okay. It'll be fine. Tats? But we could go. We could just go for the kill, you know? Compliment his hand tattoo.
I like your tattoo. What does it mean?
Oh shit. We just went the wrong direction, gang. You messed it up. You messed it up. It's a reminder. I wait for him to elaborate, but it seems like he's done talking. Man, this guy is mysterious and cool. Way cooler than I am, at least. Robert signals to the bartender for another round. What are you doing here tonight? Trying to make friends. I'm new in town. Figured it might be good to put myself out there. You seem pretty cool. The key to being cool is acting like you don't care about anything, but actually care very deeply about everything to the point where it's debilitating. Oh. Really? Robert downs the rest of his drink. Of course not. He gets up. Be right back. Gotta powder my nose.
Never seen Robert this talkative. He must like you.
Ha! I guess so. I gotta admit that Robert has a gruff charm to him. If a guy like that thinks I'm cool, then I really must be. Robert comes back from the bathroom and grabs his leather jacket. I'm gonna go home. You heading my way? Robert and I leave the bar and find ourselves walking in the same direction. I live in the cul-de-sac down that way. Does everybody live there? Me too. We just finished unpacking today. Great place to be. Good neighbors. Well, some of them.
Who's that?
We get to Robert's house, which is a few houses away from mine. We stop and he turns to me. I don't kiss and tell, Dorb. So are we doing this or... Oh my god.
What?
Oh no, but I gotta go to school or Amanda's gonna hate me. Amanda's gonna be so mad. You know, do you want to come inside or not? A wave of realization rushes over me. I blush. No, Amanda's gonna be so mad. Sorry, Amanda. Well, I don't see why not. sounded smoother in my head. Let's do it. I follow him up to his door. He fumbles with his keys for a second and locks the door, leading me inside. The moment the door closes behind us, he pushes me up against the wall and kisses me, grabbing my hips. Come on. Robert takes my hand and leads me up the stairs into what I assume is his bedroom, but it's so dark that I can't see anything but Robert's intense expression. He kisses me, and I can hear him shucking off his jacket. I clumsily take mine off too. His hands roam down my my huge, disgusting chest, and suddenly he's tugging at my belt. I don't normally do this. Do you want to stop? Yes. Actually, I should probably get going. Robert steps back. I had to do it for Amanda. Alright. I think I'm gonna head home. Sorry. Nah, it's cool. I head home, my head still spinning with anxiety from turning Robert down. The side of the couch helps me compartmentalize, though, and before I know it, I'm having dreams about my teeth falling out. I wake up to a text from an unknown number. Rise and shine, early bird. Still want to work? Oh yeah, let's go hang out with Craig. Holy crap, it's 6 a.m.? Who does 6 a.m. anymore? What time do I have to be at school? School doesn't start till like, what? Noon? We'll be fine. Like the important stuff doesn't happen till like noon. Who does 6 a.m. anymore? Without realizing it, I drift back to sleep. Whoops, must have winked back out. Check my phone again. Hey buds, still want to get your swole on? I'm ready to tear up the track. Hit me up. God, the last thing I want to do right now is work out, but it is Craig. I do want to catch up. So should we go to the gym or should we go back to sleep? Become Bar Daddy? Okay. Go to the gym. Hey man, I need a few minutes to wake up, but let's meet in 20. Why are my eyes red? Have they been like that? After a few seconds, another text comes in. Sure thing, meet me at the gym. I stretch, and my bones creak. I gotta stop falling asleep on the couch. I throw my blanket and... Hey, wait! I don't remember falling asleep with a blanket. Amanda must have tucked me in after I fell asleep. Bless that child. I reluctantly brush my teeth, throw on the only clothes I own that are even kind of gym appropriate, and head out. The neighborhood is quiet and serene in this early in the morning. Birds chirp and the grass is still wet with dew. Surprisingly, the gym is pretty crowded. I spot Craig standing out front, stretching, of course. He spots me and waves enthusiastically. Oh. Hey bro, good morning. Hey, good to see you, man. I'm definitely not as pumped as he is. Maybe I should have some coffee before I left. You ready to kick some butt? I'm here to party.
Hey.
That's the spirit, my dude.
Nice.
We head into the gym and I'm immediately intimidated. All of these people look like they could break me in half. And it seems like Craig is friends with all of them.
Oh.
He high fives and finger guns all the cool jocks in the room. They look like they could and would steal my lunch money to spend on protein shakes. Mm-hmm. Come on, bud, let's warm up. We head over to the treadmills and start walking. Okay, I can walk. Walking's good. This is a decent place to be. Walking. So I know we are on treadmills. Yes. And those over there are ellipticals. Very good. What is all this other stuff? Craig laughs.
Hey.
They might look a little scary, but I guarantee you that all of them serve a specific purpose for building muscle mass. I watch as a dude in a muscle tee flexes a muscle I didn't know existed on a machine I think was once used to process grain into flour. What is that? Why is that guy doing that to himself? That's a good question, bro. What do you think he's doing? Training to crush people's skulls with his thighs. Using a medieval torture device. Praying to some sort of pain gun. It's like a religious self-flagellation meant to atone for one's sins. You're actually not far out from the truth. Oh no, Craig is turning up the speed. I better do the same. How long have you been doing the buff thing? A couple years. And what do you do when you're not dadding or working or buffing? Oh, I coach my twin softball team. That still counts as both dadding and buffing.
Nice.
Nah, I keep busy. What do you do for fun? Oh, I love learning. I try to live my life as close to a Jimmy Buffett song as possible. I check out my hot bod. That is definitely it. The goal is to live with as few worries as I can muster. The lost shaker of salt was the metaphor. A metaphor about what? About not being able to shake salt onto something. We're jogging now. Oh god, we're jogging now. I look over to Craig, who hasn't even broken a sweat. How's he doing this so effortlessly? I'm dying. I can feel the life force draining through every orifice of my body. Hey, remember when my fish died in college? No, I don't like this story. Oh my god, is he really bumping up the speed again? I guess I better do it too. Oh, this is fast. This is very fast. And we were at that party, and you vowed to make me feel better, and you tell me to create a distraction, so of course I do a sick keg stand and get everyone cheering. And then I try to steal a fish from the fish tank at the party with my bare hands like an idiot.
Bro.
And then you drop the fish and it's flopping around and you panic. So you run up to me post keg stand with a dying dirty fish in your hands and that you scooped up off the ground and you're yelling at me and that we have to leave.
Whoa.
So we're running out of the frat party with a fish, trying to give it mouth-to-mouth resuscitation, and we get him home and we get him into a bowl of water, but the prognosis was grim. And the next day he's alive and well.
Hey.
They never did catch the great fish thieves of Grand Ridge U. And they never will. I shoot off the end of the treadmill and crash into the wall. Jesus, that hurts. Dude, bro, are you okay? Craig offers me a hand and looks me over for injuries. Fantastic. I managed to stand up and rub my back. Doesn't hurt now, but I'm sure it will later.
Oh man.
You don't have to push yourself like that. Always know your limits. Well, I think I might call our gym adventure here.
Oh.
You sure? Yeah. Alright, well, here, I brought you this. Craig hands me a shaker bottle full of thick green liquid. I stare at it with what must be apparent distaste.
Oh.
It's a green protein shake. It's a protein shake, brah. Oh, thank you. He wants me to drink it. Oh boy, here it goes. Take a small sip. It's actually delicious. Wow, this is really good.
Bro.
And good for you. It's my special recipe. I'm pretty proud of it.
Hey.
Let me know if you ever want to work out again. Maybe we can try running around the neighborhood if treadmills aren't your speed. No pun intended, bro. Good one. Well, I'm gonna go put some ice on this everything. I'll see you around. I leave the gym feeling ashamed. Craig used to order a delivery from the pizza place across the street from our dorm, and now he runs circles around me, literally. Man, I really gotta work on this dad bod. I get home and lie down on the couch. It hurts to move. Oh god, I'm so old. Oh no, I must have fallen asleep. What time is it? Shoot, it's 3:55. I'm supposed to be at Amanda's school in 5 minutes. See, it wouldn't have mattered, because we messed up anyways. I frantically put on some clothes, apply a generous amount of deodorant, and run out the door. I arrive at Amanda's school and check the front desk. They give me a bright orange visitor sticker and send me on my way. I feel pretty haggard after not brushing my teeth or showering, but hopefully nobody will notice. I check my watch and I'm relieved to see that I'm only 2 minutes late. Wait, was it room 103 or 108? I spot a youth standing at his locker and approach him for help. Excuse me, do you know where Mr. Vega's classroom is? The youth turns around and looks me up and down with heavy lined eyes. Come on, kid, I'm late for a meeting. Mr. Who? Mr. Vega. I don't know. Have you tried the exit? Okay, wise guy. Are you gonna help me or not? Fine. Up those stairs and to the left. Can't miss him. I head up the stairs and walk around, unable to find Mr. Vega's class anywhere. After a couple of minutes of searching, I head back downstairs. That punk youth sent me on a wild goose chase. I get back to where that low rent Garrett Way is standing, fully ready to give him a piece of my mind, when suddenly a head pops out from the classroom next to his locker.
Oh.
Lucian, don't you have a third period to get to? Fine, Mr. Vega. Wow. Now I'm officially 10 minutes late. I glare at him as he walks away. We're not cool. Mr. Vega sounds like he's in a coffee can. You must be Dorb. This period's almost over. Would you mind waiting in the back? I like his mustache though. I bet it would tickle. Mr. Vega leads me in and I take a seat in one of the comically small students' desks in the back. I might get stuck in this.
Oh.
Alright, where were we? Now, who can tell me about the unreliability of the narrator in S.D. Salinger's Catcher in the Rye? Yes, Colin? Colin stands up and does the thing where he blows into the crook of his elbow to make a fart noise. The whole class erupts in laughter. Alright, everybody. Very funny, Colin. Please sit down. Now, Holden Caulfield is an unreliable narrator in the sense that the bell for the end of period rings. All the students immediately get up and make a break for the door.
Whoa.
Remember to do your reading and answer the response questions on page 194 in your textbook. Nobody's listening. Or not, I guess. Mr. Vega turns to me and sighs. Middle schoolers, right? Don't you teach high schoolers? Both, you know, budget cuts. Right.
Oh.
Thanks so much for coming in. No problem, Mr. Vega. Please, call me Hugo. I don't normally do these impromptu parent-teacher meetings, but as I'm sure you know, Amanda's a very bright student, and I'm concerned about her recent behavior. What's going on? Amanda has never been the most engaged student, but I know she cares. Recently, though, she's been falling behind. She's not completing assignments and has been doing rather poorly on tests. I normally chalk this up to senioritis, but this is strange. I thought Amanda always shared everything with me. It hadn't even crossed my mind that something might be wrong. I just want to talk. Is everything okay at home? We just moved. Well, we just moved recently, but it was only to the other side of town, and Amanda was more excited about that than I was. See if you can talk to her about it. I know she values you a great deal and would appreciate your guidance. If she keeps heading down this road... I don't know. I know how important art school is to her, and I would hate to see her miss out on the scholarship money that she clearly deserves. I'll make sure to talk to Amanda. Thanks for letting me know, Hugo. Anytime. On my way out, I stop, thinking for a moment. I turn to Hugo. Hey, Hugo. Yes? They ever catch that, Rye? Yes. I leave the classroom and make my way out of the school. I'm still a little bit in shock that Amanda has been able to hide this so well from me. She's always been such a force of positivity in my life, especially after we lost her father. Amanda must be done with classes for the day by now. I'm sure she would appreciate a ride home, and maybe I can talk to her about what's going on. I pull up to the carpool and Amanda hops in the passenger seat. So do you have fun gossiping about me? Mr. Vega and I actually gossiped about your celebrity crushes. So you talked about Mario Batali the whole time. It was a very productive meeting. I'm pretty hungry. Can we grab some dinner? Sure thing. Let's go to the mall food court. That's where I'd like to go to get some food. At the mall food court. Does that sound good to you? Yeah, sure. Why the mall? Geez, can a dad take his daughter to the mall? Will you buy me things? I'll buy you a thing. Singular. Sounds like a deal to me. We drive in silence for a short while. Amanda plays a game on her phone. I should really say something. You know, sometimes when a kid gets older, they find that they have to keep things hidden from their parents. And that's okay, because sometimes that's what kids do. And that's okay. But also, sometimes it's good to have that parent's perspective because, you know, maybe the parent has also dealt with similar situations. And maybe they're a little cooler than you give them credit for. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that it's good to share. Love you. Have you been reading my tweets? You have a Twitter? What? Never mind. Look, sweetie, Mr. Vegas said you haven't been participating in class and that you're not, turning things in. Oh, I'm fine, Pop. Senioritis and all that. I thought you liked Mr. Vegas' class. It's fine. He's fine. We pull up to a stoplight and I eye Amanda. She's still texting. Just, I want you to know that you can talk to me about anything. Uh-huh. I can tell whatever it is. She doesn't want me knowing about it. That's frustrating. Can't wait to get to Cinnabon. I heard Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California. That's exciting. Yep. Are you bummed that you guys aren't going to the same school? Yep. Amanda keeps texting. She stifles a laugh. What's so funny? I don't think you get it. Okay. Who you texting? Noah. Who's Noah? My friend. Does he go to your school? Yep. Do you like Noah?
Hey.
What? No! Dad! Ugh! I can't believe you would... Dad. I mean, geez. Why would you... Ugh. Gross. Sorry, just asking. Dad, he's just my friend. Girls and guys can be friends, he's my friend. Okay. Oh, thank you, Seaside, and welcome. Sorry, I just decided to cough all over the mic. Jeez. Well, this is going well. Well, good talk. Love you, kiddo. She leans forward and turns up the radio. I guess that conversation's over. To the mall, then. Oh my goodness, you're playing Final Fantasy XIV online. We arrive at the mall, a big indoor shopping center with a couple different floors. It's kind of dead, but that doesn't stop a mall security guard from yelling at a group of loitering teens. Let's eat something disgusting for dinner. Hell yeah. Language Missy. Heck yeah. Better. We approach the food court and evaluate our options. There's greasy restaurant after greasy restaurant. My heart burns just looking at the menus. Nobody looks happy to be here. That sounds about right. What are you in the mood for? Bread dipped in sugar, bread with cheese on it, or you just want to inject some fat directly into your bloodstream? I extend my hand to her. Would you do me the honor of sharing some nachos? Huh. She takes my hand with a grin. It would make me the happiest, cheeriest girl alive. Cheesiest, too. Cheesiest. Oh my god. This reading thing's new to me, guys. I'm sorry. Does this game have... I am the dad. We order a giant pile of chips and an unnaturally orange cheese from a very unenthusiastic and possibly stoned teenager. We take a seat at a rickety table and dig in.
Whoa!
These are bad. These are very bad. But also strangely delicious. We have to eat through the pain. We enjoy the fluorescent cheesy goodness until we're all out of nachos. So... something's been bothering me for a while. Can you explain memes to me? Which meme? All the memes.
Aww.
Amanda sighs deeply and places her head in her hands. Dad, it's complicated. See, memes are inside jokes shared by a bunch of people that get less funny the more people do it. So the problem is that by the time the meme gets to you, Dad, all of us youths have already done the joke to death. And what's worse is that movies and TVs and video games will try to jump in on a meme train, but just based on how long it takes to make them, the meme will be long dead by the time it comes out. So it just dates it and it isn't funny. Oh shit, what up? Dad, please. Anyways, changing the subject. Where do you now? Wanna go to that goth store? What? You know, that one that's all black and tries to establish itself as an anti-establishment despite being the exact representation of an establishment. I don't know what store you're talking about. You know, the one where you can buy chain wallets is basically an assault on what people fought so hard against in the punk and hardcore movements of the 70s and 80s. Dude, you gotta be more specific. The one you threw up in that one time. Oh, that one. Amanda runs into the store with me trailing behind her. She makes a beeline for the back. Oh man, we're gonna find a goth daddy. Oh. There it is. You can still see the outline, kinda. I'm so proud. Speech! Amanda.
Yes.
Speech! Alright, I'll do it if you stop chaining. Amanda stops immediately. I clear my throat. Thank you for all joining us here today to commemorate a historic moment that would forever shape history. On a day very much like today, some 5 years ago, our very own Amanda and Blop had too much blue raspberry slushy on an outing to the mall. After begging her father to take her to Dead Goth and Beyond to buy rainbow suspenders, she proceeded to throw up all over a display of My Chemical Romance merchandise. Her loving father then had to pay for said merchandise, which to this day remains among our possessions. Thank you. Amanda's moved. She begins clapping, slowly at first, then faster and more vigorously. Several other patrons turn their heads. One of them also starts clapping. I bow my head.
Alright.
Oh hey, chain wallets! Amanda busies herself looking at band t-shirts. I try to find something of interest for myself. Not much for a dad to look at in Dead Goth and Beyond. Let's look at ironic mugs. I'm suddenly stricken by existential fear. If there's only one number one dad, then why are there so many mugs here that say that? This whole time I thought that there was only one. If I'm not number one, where do I place in the global dad ranking charts? I have work to do. Look, this is very important to me. Oh, it's a vampire. Alucard is here. Alright. I overhear a stifling argument over the cash register. An older gentleman is carrying a garment and showing it to a bored-looking cashier with pink hair. I can see that. I don't know what to tell you, dude. I just work here. Listen, when I bought this online, the website said the blouse was Victorian-inspired. However, when I received it, it clearly held the trademark of Edwardian dressage. Do you want a coupon? I can give you a coupon. Will you leave if I give you a coupon? Is there a manager present? People have to know what they're buying. I am the manager. I see. Well, it would seem that I have outstayed my welcome. Good day, shopkeep. Your superiors will receive a strongly worded letter by post. Whatever, dude. The man whirls around and storms out, his literal coattails trailing behind him. I can't tell if they're Victorian-inspired or Edwardian in nature. Amanda trots up to me with a t-shirt in hand. Oh boy, here it comes. Hey, Dad. Hey, Dadtron 5000. Yes, I'll buy it for you.
Huh.
Wow, that was easy. Thanks. At least it's only one this time. Amanda plops the shirt onto the counter and grins at the cashier. I love your hair. The cashier says nothing and rings Amanda up, radiating hatred. I hand her a 20. So what's that guy's deal? The cashier rolls her eyes so hard that I'm worried she'll pull something. That's Damien. He's here all the time. He's obsessed with Victorian fashion or whatever. She hands Amanda her bag and it's clear the conversation is over. We make our way out of the store and head home to get some rest. Amanda and I sit on the couch trying to find something to watch over bowls of ice cream. Oh, cool! Long haul pair. Long haul paranormal ice road truckers is on. Your favorite, right? It's so sad because it's true. Oh hell yes! They have to make it over the Canadian tundra before the ice road melts, but also they're hunting ghosts. Also, the trucks are haunted. This is an episode I've already seen, but it's one of the best. Caleb and Flint Dogbone, the twin brother truck driving. The twin brother truck driving and ghost hunting duo find themselves in the greatest peril yet. Oh no, the ghost done got control of the truck. I can't steer him out of their damn ass roads. Let me use this EVP meter to try and communicate with the spirits. Flint, we're about to die. I almost got it. If you listen carefully, it sounds like it's saying, you're gonna die. That's because we're about to die. And then they die. Oh no. This is art. This episode ends with Amanda excusing herself to go and start arguments on the internet. I stay up a little longer, curious about the exploits of Caleb and Flint Dogbone after their disastrous ice road accident. Afterwards, I crawl into bed and get a good night's sleep. Morning, sleepyhead. 5 more minutes. You have never let me have 5 more minutes, so get up. Fine. We have cereal for breakfast and spend the morning putting together furniture. Amanda's much better at interpreting the tiny manuals. We're able to put together a few shelves and one desk, but I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a bookcase. So, you excited for the oh, I forgot about the cookout too! There's too many dads! But I wanna date Damien. If there's food, I'm excited. I'm all over those terrible store-bought sugar cookies that everyone brings to parties. Yeah, those are bad. Which means there's more for me. Don't you want to meet some of the people in the neighborhood? I'll probably end up standing uncomfortably in the corner with a plate of food and hope nobody talks to me. Oh my god. Hold on. I'm crying over paranormal ice road truckers. Okay. Dad, you're a beautiful work in progress. We will get that butterfly to emerge from the cocoon. The social butterfly. Well, we better start getting ready. We definitely don't want to be late.
Whoa!
What? No, we have to be fashionably late. Who shows up to a cookout on time? You know what? We're going early just because you said that. I head out the door and Amanda reluctantly follows. We walk across the street to Joseph's house with a store-bought veggie plate. I'm a terrible cook if you don't involve a grill. Or if it doesn't involve a grill. I guess we're not as early as we thought we were. Joseph's backyard's already packed with people and the smell of hot dogs wafts through the air. Small children run through a sprinkler and adults chat in small clusters. Spinkler. You know, just like a sprinkler. I set our veggies plates on the table next to 2 other veggie plates. Huh. Hey, there's Joseph. I wave to get his attention. The moment he sees us, he jogs over, arms open wide. Welcome! I'm so glad you 2 are here. And you brought veggies. Let me introduce you to my family. Kids, come over here. This is Chris, my eldest. Hi. This is Christian and Christy. They're twins. They stare creepily and say nothing.
Oh.
And then, of course, there's our youngest, Krish. Wait, where's Krish? Maybe Mary put him in his crib. Oh no! Oh no, it's the woman from the bar the other night. What's she doing here? Oh, and how could I forget my lovely wife, Mary? Joseph pecks her on the cheek. She smiles. Ah, Mary, sweetheart, did you put Krish to bed? I'll have to go look for him. What? You'll have to... Joseph takes a moment and regains his composure. Mary, this is our new neighbor, Dorb and his daughter, Amanda. I'd shake your hand, but I have a glass of wine that I need to tend to. I love her. Nice to meet you, Mary, for the very first time ever. Charmed. Well, I have to go over there now. Mary leaves. Oh god, this is so awkward. I wonder if Joseph knows. I wonder if Mary knows that Joseph knows. I wonder if Joseph knows that Mary knows that I know. It takes all of my energy not to run away from the barbecue and start fresh in a new city. My wife has a wonderful sense of humor. But please, you two enjoy the barbecue. All the guys are really excited to meet you. Hey, Dorb, have you met Brian yet? Ho? I love when he just slides in. Oh my god. Oh man. This is my new friend. This is him. A man in a loud Hawaiian shirt jogs up to me. Hey, Brian, this is Dorb. He just moved into the neighborhood. Hello. Well, pleased to meet you. Put it there. Brian pulls me into a handshake, engulfing my hand in a vice-like grip. I let out a small squeak after my hand bones have been ground to dust. Not much of a handshake guy, huh? Guess I'm more of a hugger. Which house did you move into? The ranch-style one in the cul-de-sac. Oh, the one that's just like mine, but smaller. That kind of hurts. Is he trying to one-up me? My instinctive dad competitiveness kicks into gear. I don't know. I don't think I can talk. Oh man, how are we getting him to like us? We're gonna do this. I practice design minimalism in my purchases. Why own more when you can own what's right? Right. So I'm pretty sure my house could outmaneuver your house and achieve a tactical advantage. Oh, let me introduce you to my daughter. A kid peeks out from behind Brian. This is Daisy. Hello. Hi, what grade are you in? 5th grade. We're actually trying to get her to skip 6th grade. Not to brag, but she's pretty smart. Not to brag, but that's exactly what bragging is. Amanda's smart too.
Huh?
Thanks, Dad. Well, I'll be around the party if you feel like saying hey later. You got it. Amanda and I mill around and try out some of the food spread on the table. I pick at the deviled eggs. Amanda grabs a small paper plate and immediately begins piling it with baked goods. Ugh, I don't want to have to make friends. Come on, Dad. Who are you going to party with when I go off to school? But I don't want to have to do pleasantries. Dad. Oh, they're going to want to talk about weather.
Dad.
Go, do it, make a friend. But how could I possibly abandon my only child at a social function? That's bad parenting. This plate of cookies is my new dad, bye. Amanda shoves me into the center of the yard. Well, here goes nothing. I look around the party and I'm surprised to see some familiar faces. Isn't that the barista from the Coffee Spoon? Didn't I meet that guy at the bar? That guy who kept trying to one-up me. Isn't that the guy who was throwing a fit in Dead Goth and Beyond? Isn't that Amanda's teacher? Hey, I know Craig. But wait a second, all these people live in our cul-de-sac? That can't be right. I better investigate. Who do we talk to? It's burger time. Oh man. I guess we'll have everyone's burger time. Burger because you forget everyone's name? Oh.
Oh.
Oh, I guess I might have just skipped like the options. And it wasn't just like, maybe you could do all of them. And I picked the burger. Oh man. And without further ado, let's work some magic. Joseph closes his eyes and takes a deep breath and gets to work. With the greatest of ease, he sets patties on the grill, flourishing as he flips his spatula in the air. It's easily some of the best grill work I've ever seen. You guys think this is my first time in front of a grill? He's working faster now, effortlessly tossing cheese onto patties and perfectly grilling onions on the side. One after another, the dads take notice and crowd around Joseph to admire his masterful technique.
Oh.
You probably didn't know this, Dorb, but Joseph's known around here for his grillmanship. He's ungrill-believable. I've tried to get on his level, but I just can't catch up.
Hey.
Let us keep studying. He has a rare quality about him.
Oh.
Mustard, we keep talking about this. Can't we just appreciate the artist?
Hey.
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Ah.
Okay, we need to stop. This is getting too cheesy. Please stop. All of the children at the party boo the glorious display of puns in unison. Yeah. Alright guys, the food's ready. Please form an orderly barbecue. Amanda groans. We all grab our food and hang out, enjoying perfectly cooked cheeseburgers.
Oh.
Man, it's so wild how all of us dads live in the same cul-de-sac.
Hey.
Kinda nice, isn't it? It feels like there's a real community here. Totally helps when you're just a single dad trying to raise a kid.
Oh.
We're happy to have you here, man. I think you're gonna like this neighborhood a lot.
Oh.
Plus, Amanda seems to be getting along with the kids. If she decides to get into the babysitting game, she'll really make a killing. Hey, why don't you add us all on Dad Book? Dad Book? Yeah, it's a great social network for dads to keep in touch with each other. We're all on it, so if you ever need to reach out to anyone, that's the simplest way to do it. Sorry, but I'm just an old-fashioned dad. Social media goes over my head sometimes. Don't worry, Pops, I'll help you figure it out. The rest of the barbecue goes smoothly. We all trade stories and drink beer as our kids play on the lawn. Amanda breaks up a fight between Carmencita and those weird twins. I think they wanted her soul. Amanda and I walk back to our place as the sun sets over the neighborhood. Pretty fun party, don't you think? Wish I could have been playing Paranormal Ice Road Truckers. You and Daisy seem like you're having a way better time than I was.
Yes.
Because we were. Well, hey, at least you met some other cool dads. You should hit them up on Dad Book. Maybe I will, if I ever figure out how social media works. I have a good feeling about this place. Me too, Dad.
Ah.
Amanda and I arrive home with the remnants of our veggie plate. Seems like nobody was really into the cauliflower. Any big plans for this evening? Actually, yeah, I'm gonna hang out with some friends. Oh. Is that okay? Of course, just keep me posted and be home before midnight. You got it, dude. And be careful. I will. Make good choices.
Oh.
Of course. And call me if you need anything.
Ah.
Dad, You're not gonna do the thing where you wait silently for me to come home in the living room with all the lights off, are you? What? No, I've never done that and will never do that. Okay, do you have plans tonight? My plans were kinda to eat ice cream and watch TV with Amanda, but I'll find something to do. I'm gonna work on some stuff. See how long I can sleep for. Oh, that sounds fun. Throw a party. I do love working on stuff. You know, dad stuff. Just relaxing tonight. Have fun, okay? Great, see you later. I watch Amanda drive off into the night. I really hope she has fun. I plop down in front of the TV and turn on some Wine and Dine Mastermind with celebrity chef Gavin Chapman. Looks like Gavin's making a roasted rack of lamb with rosemary mashed potatoes. I'd love to be able to cook like that. Although I think if I was actually good at cooking, I'd use my powers for evil, just like making baked Alaskas all day instead of any food for real nutritional substance. Man, Gavin Chapman just caught that thing on fire, but he meant to do it. What a professional. I lose track of time as I blaze through several episodes of Wine and Dine Mastermind, and also one episode of some cooking show called Meat Hell. I'm not even sure what that one was about. It was just a lot of yelling. I glance at my watch. Man, it's almost midnight. I should check with Amanda. I send a text. Hey kiddo, you good? I wander into the kitchen as I wait for a reply. Amanda's phone is almost always in hand, so I'm sure she'll respond soon. Unless she's driving home now, in which case I hope she doesn't respond soon because I definitely taught her better than to text and drive. I reach into the freezer and grab an ice cream sandwich. It's a little late for this, but I think I earned it after a long day of socializing. I check my watch again, and then my phone. Nothing yet. Okay, see, now I'm worried. Do I call her? Do I call the cops? No, it's too soon for that. I'll just send her a gentle reminder text. What's up? Half an hour passes. Now I'm really worried. The episodes of Gavin Chapman's Meat Hell are not only not assuaging my anxiety, but possibly exasperating it with all the yelling, so I keep pacing around the house, waiting for her to come back. Why didn't I find out where she was going? Who was she even with? Why don't I know any of her friends' phone numbers? Why don't even I know any of her friends' full names? Who is Emma P? I decide to send her another text. Amanda, please text me and let me know you're okay. I can't help but think of all the awful things that could have happened to her. Oh, thank God it's her. Amanda opens the door and shuffles in. Finally she's back home. I'm glad she's okay. Sup? Sweetie, thank God you're safe. Yep. But now that I know she's okay, I'm really mad. Why didn't you answer my texts? Amanda pulls her phone out of her pocket. Oh, whoops, guess I didn't see those. She starts to walk back to her room. Amanda Ann. Whoa, we're pulling out the middle name now, huh? Amanda, you came home an hour and a half after your curfew and didn't respond to any of my texts. You really freaked me out. I was about to call the cops. Dad, you're seriously overreacting. You're not going to be like this when I go off to school, are you? I was scared. You weren't responding, and it was just like when your dad. I have to stop myself from tearing up.
Whoa!
Oh, Dad, I didn't mean to. I sit down on the couch and put my head in my hands. I feel very tired all of a sudden. You really scared me. Just please don't do that again. All right, I'm gonna go to bed now. Amanda closes the door to her room and I head to mine. Jeez. As I'm falling asleep, one thing she said keeps echoing in my mind. You're not gonna be like this when I go up to school, are you? I definitely didn't sleep well last night. I brew some strong coffee and make some scrambled eggs for Amanda as a peace offering. She eventually wanders into the kitchen. Hey, I thought about what you said last night. I should have texted you. I said I was going to and I didn't. I honestly didn't even think about it. I'm really sorry, Pops. I won't do it again. Well... Good. You're an adult now. I shouldn't have gotten so worked up. Team Blop. Team Blop. Amanda gives me a hug. Want some eggs? You know it. Sprinkle some cheese on them? Already did.
Yes.
Bless you. Amanda scarfs down the eggs in time for me to wash, in the time it takes me to wash the pan. Alright, I'm off to school. Smell you later. Wait, one more thing before you go. What? What's Dad Book?
Oh.
It's a social media platform. Wait. What? What's a social media platform? Dad, I have to go to school. Come on, Amanda. I'm an old man. I can't put together a Dad Book profile on my own. Alright, I'll help you I'll help you sound interesting on the internet. Amanda spends the next couple of minutes setting up my profile on Dad Book, which as it turns out is a place where dads can get together and talk about fatherhood. Alright, Pops, we gotta fill out your profile. Let's get some of your likes and dislikes. Oh man. Alright, on a Friday night, you're most likely to polish and sort my coin collection, Netflix and grill, fall asleep watching the History Channel, torment my children with dad puns, sink into blissful oblivion. Hope Dad Book has a bunch of minions on it. Yeah. Oh man. I don't know. It's between puns and grilling. Hi, Beastie. Thank you so much. Minions are illegal? That can't be true. If you had one thing to take with you onto a desert island, what would it be? My trusty grill, the Lost Shaker of Salt, Castaway on DVD for instructional purposes, a boat, obviously. I don't need anything. My survival skills have trained me for this day. What are your turn-ons? Strong dad arms, tennis shoes with long white socks, a well-manicured lawn, street smarts, top-tier grillmanship, comfortable with crying. What did you want to be when you grew up? Technical writer for manuals and instructions, salty boat captain, pro skater who is also an astronaut, a good father, the president of space. What's your favorite movie genre? War documentaries. Sean Connery's entire filmography. Anything on Laserdisc. Romantic comedies. Whatever will make me cry. Old comedies that haven't aged well. Anything on Laserdisc. What's your ideal date? Napping together. This is it. I don't even have to look at the rest of them, but we will. Doing a 1,000-piece puzzle together. Eating a healthy dinner at 4 p.m. Trying to geocache, but getting hopelessly lost. Arson. Being emotionally vulnerable. What do you never leave home without? A sensible cardigan. My sick vape. A book of word jumbles and a pen. A cool knife. My crippling low self-esteem. I frequently forget my phone, keys, and wallet at home sometimes. Oh man, my sick vape. I spend a lot of time thinking about conspiracy theories. How proud I am of my child. Potential ends of the world. If I'll ever be able to love myself as much as I love my grill. When I can next get a cup of coffee. Lawnmower modifications. How proud I am of my child. See, that wasn't so bad. Yeah, that was actually kind of fun. I could totally spend all day on here just looking at people's profiles. You should message one of them. Or more than one of them. All of these dads seem pretty interesting. Okay, I'll promise to make some friends. Amanda gives me a hug. Go get him, Dad.
Welcome.
Oh. I haven't saved this entire time. Oh man, which dad should we contact? Brian? It's between Brian and Damien for me, I think. Hugo or Robert? I don't know about Robert. He went a little too fast for me. I don't think I'm ready for that. I think I'm gonna do Brian. Hey, I'm Brian. I spend most of my days hanging out with my awesome daughter and thinking up new ways to grill things. If you like fishing, then we'll get along. On a Friday night, you're most likely to see just how slowly I can cook a piece of brisket. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? My fishing pole. What are your turn-ons? A keen understanding of steak cuts. What did you want to be when you grew up? A fireman. What's your favorite movie genre? Romantic comedies. Why didn't I have deck building? What's your ideal date? Deck building. What do you never leave home without? My portable fishing pole. I spend a lot of time thinking about how my daughter is smarter than I am. Let's message Brian. And I don't know how I feel about hanging out with Brian more, but it seems like Daisy and Amanda get along really well. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and hang out with Brian more for the sake of the kids. I crack my knuckles and start typing. Hey Brian, great grabbing burgers with you at the cookout yesterday. We should get the kids together and hang out soon. I wait a couple minutes until a ding comes from my computer and a message pops up on the screen. It's Brian. Let's see what he has to say. He signed his name. That's cute. Hey man, always love a good burger with a buddy. We should definitely hang out. What do you think about mini golf? We should bring the girls out and have ourselves a little friendly competition. Rock on, Brian. Friendly competition. This is perfect. I know Amanda and I will crush Brian in mini golf. I've been taking her to mini golf courses since she was a little kid, and I'm proud to say that she's almost better than I am. Almost. I take back.
JOLF
Hey, Amanda. 1 second.
Huh.
Amanda walks in through the doorway. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. You up for some... Hey, are you alright? Oh,
Fine.
yeah, I'm alright.
Huh.
I just got sad because I was thinking about how I'll never have telekinesis. Is there something going on? Or even if you're just feeling sad, I'm here for you. I'll always be here for you.
Huh.
Thanks, Popsicle, but I'm serious.
Mhm.
All I want to do is lie in bed and make and be able to make barbecue chips levitate from the kitchen directly into my mouth. Well, I can't give you telekinesis, but I do have a solution you might be pleased with. I run into the kitchen and grab a bag of chips. I retrieve a single chip and toss it in Amanda's direction. Success! She catches it with her mouth. Not quite telekinesis, but still fun. Hey, would you be up for some mini golf with Brian and Daisy? I'm a little out of practice and I know my backswing leaves something to be desired, but I think I can keep it in the negatives. Perfect. Come on, kiddo, let's do this. Are you ready for this? Arr, matey. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. Why are you talking like that?
Huh?
Because this mini golf course is pirate themed? I just now realized that we're indeed standing on top of a giant pirate ship in the middle of a putt-putt course. Oh.
Yeah.
Come on, Pirate Dad. Won't ya talk like a pirate with me? Arr, ahoy, scurvy. I'll make Brian and Daisy walk the plank with my superior golfing abilities. I mean, doubloon. Come on, Dad. You told me that this was gonna be some friendly competition. Friendly competition is dad code for actual competition. I need to prepare my body, mind, and soul to defeat Brian on the field of glorious battle. It's just mini golf. Just mini golf? It's so much more than that. I kneel down and place a hand on Amanda's shoulder. I just want you to know that there's no pressure. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it too much. But we have to beat Brian at mini golf. Whatever happened to having fun? Oh, we will have fun when we beat them.
Huh?
Amanda gives me a side eye. But before I can side eye her back, I spot Brian and Daisy. Ahoy there, mateys. Ahoy! That's what Daisy sounds like. Canonically. Brian walks up with Daisy in tow. It looks like they already rented us some golf clubs from our mini golf excursion. Total power move. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
Alright, first mate. I hear there's buried treasure in these waters. You gonna help me plunder it? Oh, Amanda, I don't think there's a real pirate ship. I think it's just, to play putt-putt on.
Ugh.
Amanda gives Daisy a look.
Yeah?
I mean, aye, Captain. Daisy winks at Amanda. Look at these two. They're two peas in a pod. So you excited to get some mini golf in? Oh, you know it. You, gambling man? White eggplants come out of him. I know when to fold them. I know when to, shoot. That's pretty much all I know how to do. How about the loser buys drinks tonight? Alright, but how about we make it a bit more interesting? I'm listening. The loser has to mow the winner's lawn this weekend. Well, my yard's pretty big. Are you prepared to take that on? I think you should be a little more concerned with how you're gonna maneuver around my hedges. It's highly technical work, not for the faint of heart. I don't think I'll need to worry about that. I'm very good at mini golf, you know. Oh yeah? Hole in one. Every time. What I said is not a true thing, but it already came out of my mouth, so I have to stand by it. I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Brian and I eye each other up and down. May the best dad win. Brian and I shake hands and lock eyes. It's about to go down. Oh my god! How do I mini golf? I guess I just click.
Into the bride. Into the bride. Into the bride. Yo ho ho in a hole full of ball.
A hole full of ball, yeah. Oh no! There's a timer. Oops.
Dead men sink no pots.
You gotta be quick. Oh, it's good. It's good.
Lost your ball.
Now I'm panicking.
You've lost your ball. Dead men sink no pots.
Alright, we got this one.
Into the bride.
Wait, is it over? I was doing so good and then I ruined it. Soiled. Amanda pulled me to the pulls me aside while Brian and Daisy start walking to the next hole. Hey, you having a good time? I'm having a great time. I'm having a fantastic time destroying Brian underfoot. I just asked because your eye is twitching. No, it's not. I feel my left eye twitching. Amanda raises her eyebrows. We're out here to have fun, remember? It's just a game. You're right. It's just a game. A game with extremely high stakes. A game we're currently winning. Dad. Please, Amanda. Please nail this next hole for me. We need to keep this streak going. If it's really that important to you, sure. Amanda walks over and tees up for a particularly hard windmill hole. Gripping her club, she winds up and launches the ball into the parking lot. She looks me right in the eye and does an exaggerated shrug. Oops. I disagree with her actions, but I appreciate her act of youthful defiance. She walks over and pats me on the back. That was for your own good. Love you, kiddo. No. Alright. Gotta keep this together. Can't panic.
Into the bride.
I have no clue. Nope.
You've lost your ball.
Boom.
Dead men sink no pots.
Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom! I don't know why I tried to hit it along that. You can just hit it at the hole.
Lost your ball. You've lost your ball. You've lost your ball. Dead men sink no pots.
It's okay. We got this one.
ball.
We're gonna have to mow Brian's lawn. And I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, I was waiting for the windmill and it just timed out. I don't think I got a single hole. I try to maintain an air of professionalism because there's children present, but I can feel the crushing weight of the 4 dads before me, casting a disappointed look upon my broken frame. I have failed you, fathers, and for that I am sorry. Man, that was some good shooting there, Dorb. I'm sorry. Amanda groans. Alright, Daisy, did you have a good time? Yo ho ho, I did. We haven't even found the buried treasure yet. I think we need to apply for a permit to dig around here. I can take Daisy home so we can get the city paperwork started for digging. You two go enjoy your night. Sounds like a plan. Dorb, you cool with that? Sure, just don't get yourselves in too much trouble. Can do. I'll make sure we get into a perfectly reasonable amount of trouble. Amanda and Daisy skip away, yelling about buried treasure. Bless that kid's tiny, rebellious heart. Well, guess we should hit the bar now. There's actually a tiki bar attached to this place. How about that? Sounds like a plan. Boo, 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 boo. Guess I'm spending more time with Brian, which I'm not jazzed about considering I just completely blew it on the putt-putt course. Okay, Dad, you can do this. Just gotta drown my sorrows in some tropical loser drink and get out of here. Brian and I walk into the Freaky Tiki, a kitschy island-themed bar. Palm trees adorn the walls. Several fake parrots are strewn about. Ukulele music plays softly in the background. Brian and I approach the bamboo bar. 2 pineapples of hospitality, please. That sounds interesting. The bartender whips up the 2 rum drinks inside of hollowed out pineapples. He sets them on fire and we have to blow them out before we can drink them. Usually I like to, I don't know, drink my drinks. If you don't want yours, I'll take it. Best me again? I think not. I take a sip of my pineapple of hospitality. Sorrow tastes fruity. My lawn care needs are very particular. I hope you're up for the challenge. Oh, don't worry. I'll bring my own salt to promote healthy growth in a sustainable environment. I bring my own salt. There we go. Oh, come on now, Dorb. I'm just having a little fun with you. I grumble and sip more of my fruity sorrow drink. Fine. You got me on this one. While I sip more of my drink, I notice a TV in the corner. Hey! Extreme Makeover Deck Edition is on. Oh, I love this show. Always made me want my own deck, or want to own a deck. Ugh, I hate the show. Why? It's so clearly fake. Well, yeah, it's reality TV, who cares? I care. I'm a general contractor. I work with decks all the time. There's no way they're renovating those decks in a matter of 2 days. It's impossible. That's a 3-week job, minimum. So you want them to cover those 3 weeks extensively in every episode? It can't be that interesting to watch a bunch of dudes slave over a deck for that long. Nobody would want to watch. I don't like any of those home improvement shows. I just want to watch stuff that's real. Like long haul paranormal ice road ghost truckers. No, don't you dare. I have terrible news for you, Dorb. No, not them too. That's the awful truth. Not the ghosts though. Those are real. Trucks just don't have emergency escape buttons. I've been lied to for so long. We both chuckle and sip on our pineapples. So wait, you're a general contractor? Sure am. I actually help plan the cul-de-sac we live in. Wow, nice job, or nice work too. Yeah, kinda took after the footsteps of my old man. He was a general contractor too. And the best, he practically built half this town with his bare hands. It's weird how you spend your whole life trying to not become your father, then you wake up one day and there you are. But I get to work with my hands and it pays more than enough to take care of my daughters. So it's an absolute dream job. For me, daughters? Does he have more than one? Was there another one? Well, well, that's impressive. Building stuff has always been my weak point as a dad, and I've always been okay with that until now. Now I must defeat him. I do have that patio furniture that I haven't put together still sitting in the garage. Okay, maybe I should cool it with the dad competition. Gotta keep it light. Tell one of your classic jokes. Stare him down unblinking. So, a three-legged dog walks into a bar. And he goes up to the bartender and says, "I'm looking for the man who shot my leg." Is that how it goes? Nope, but I refuse to admit it. Yes. It's one of those anti-jokes. It's very avant-garde, you know? Oh, so it's supposed to not be funny? Sure. I take a long sip of my drink. See, we can keep things friendly here. This is perfectly pleasant. I can do this all night. Because I feel an innate need to impress Brian and prove I'm better than him, obviously. That's the only reason. I think. Let's keep it moving. Talk about his dog. Complain about kids these days. Compliment his beard. Your beard is nice. Looks very healthy. Thanks, I grew it myself. Hey, you're not allowed to dad joke another dad. Is this how our daughters feel all the time? I'm upset. Hi, upset. I'm dad. No! I mean, you walked right into that one. That's Dad Joke 101. Listen, buddy. I took Dad Joke 101 years ago. I'm in the 400 level classes and well on my way to a degree in fart humor. Wow, Amanda must be proud. She is not. I look around the room and take in all the kitschy decor, looking for something else to comment on. There's a gigantic fish hanging above Brian and I gesture to it. Cool fish. It's definitely fake. What, really? Everything in here is fake. That palm tree over there is just a ficus with plastic coconuts glued on it. I look over. He's right. But I almost caught something like a fish, or that fish once. Mine was bigger though. Of course it was. Oh, really? Yep. I went on a trip to Hawaii maybe a decade ago. We were out on the sea for 3 days, catching fish, drinking beer, you know, guy stuff. We had a hot plate on the boat so we could sear the fish right after we caught it. Throw a little bit of salt and lemon on there. Oh man, that's some of the best food I've ever had. That actually sounds amazing. Well, it was the last day. Everybody had gone to bed already, but I was out there watching the stars, had my line out too. Then all of a sudden it was just running. It just started running. So I jump on the reel before it gets ripped out of the rod rack and start fighting with the damn thing. I'm out there for maybe an hour, Can't call out to my shipmates. It's just man against nature. Finally, I'm starting to tucker the guy out. I get him up to the surface and finally get sight of it. The biggest marlin I've ever seen. Hemingway-esque. I get onto the boat single-handedly. Or it onto the boat. Sorry. And you know what happens next? What happens next?
Shucks.
The damn thing smacks me in the face with its tail. Knocks me out. I wake up the next morning on the deck. Fish gone. Never felt dumber. So got away? I think there's another version of me that would have spent the rest of my life catching or trying to catch that fish Captain Ahab style. I'm sure Daisy would be supportive. Ah man, fishing's the life. Haven't got enough lately. You go fishing? Actually, I have a confession to make. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I having this inexplicable urge to be vulnerable with him? I can't tell him that I'm terrible at fishing. I lean in close. I'm fucking amazing at fishing. I'm the best at fishing. I'm simply the best out there. Okay, since you're such a pro, I'm taking you fishing. Do you want to go fishing? Wait, don't answer that. Yes, you do. We're going fishing. Oh no. Oh. I don't know. Come on, it'll be a blast. I know the perfect little fishing spot. I'll bring some beers, we can just sit back, relax, and reel in some trout. We'll bring the kids with us. Come on. You know you want to. I sigh. I've been cornered. Yeah, okay. Brian gives me an exuberant high five even. Yes, maybe we'll see who can catch the most fish so I can get you mowing my lawn. You can try to beat me, but they don't call me Dorb, good at catching fish blop for nothing. I am spinning a web of lies that I fear will one day consume me. Sounds like it'll be a scrap. Brian and I finish our drinks and head outside. My dad looks like a fucking Dr. Seuss character. Till next time. This is a real opportunity for friendship. There's the eggplants. And also for catching more fish than Brian. You're krilling me with these puns, Dorb. Mull it over. You'll come around to fish-related dad jokes in no time. Brian extends his hand and gives me a friendly but firm handshake. I see that competitive fire in his eyes. This is gonna become a whole thing, isn't it? Once Brian takes over babysitting duties, Amanda walks home with me. She immediately plops down on the couch and flips on the TV. So, how was your hang with Brian? It was okay. Oh yeah? He seems like a neat dude. I think so? I don't know, the guy loves a good competition. But then again, apparently so do I. What did you and Daisy end up doing? Oh, we hunted for treasure for a bit, but Daisy was really adamant about not digging without a permit, so we just watched some documentary about theoretical physics. I put her to bed and then sat around eating Brian's food. Don't tell him I said that. That's standard babysitting protocol, I believe. I really like hanging out with Daisy. She's super mature for her age. Yeah, Brian says she's had a hard time relating to other kids. She kind of reminds me of you at her age. Although she doesn't bite people as much as you did. I can't believe I'm finally the cool older kid. Feels good. You gonna hang out with Brian again? That's the thing. He wants to go fishing with me. Oh. I told him I was an amazing fisherman. You hate fishing. I know. I'm kind of panicking. I'm sure it'll be fine. All you have to do is wake up at the crack of dawn and sit in a silently in a boat on a lake for hours on end, with no promises of a tangible reward, your only companion being the fear and doubt that you harbor deep within your heart. Fishing's fun. You'll remind yourself as the world darkens around you and you wonder if it's really you staring back at yourself in the lake's reflection, or if it's simply just the abyss. Yeah, laugh it up, Amanda. You're coming with us. It's my constitutional right to outright refuse this order. Daisy's coming too. Well, I bet I can convince Brian to bring his dog. Fine, sold. I'm in. Alright, I'm bushed. Gonna call it a night. Don't stay up too late, okay? You got it, Pops. Oh man, we're going fishing. Apparently that was a date. Oh man, look at all those daddy points. Oh.
You know what? Let me mow your lawn this weekend.
I just nailed it. Oh my god. I remember later like I nailed. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumbles, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get it in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has headphones on. Amanda. She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can you come back later? Okay. Just thought you want this big old envelope we got from HIA. Don't remember what that is. Immediately, Amanda pushes the door open. Horn Institute for the Arts? I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. That's probably bad for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits out the piece of envelope. She pulls out a letter and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay if you didn't. I got in. Oh, she's gone now. Get out of here. This is the new dad den. Oh! I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Congrats, sweetie, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my god, I can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're such a great student. You nailed the interview and your photography is incredible.
Oh no.
Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment. HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she's had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie, we're celebrating tonight. Dinner, your choice, wherever you want.
Yeah.
Wherever? Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into our foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. You could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay. Cost was not a determining factor. Please, Dad, you know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a Rito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch ships sail lazily through the bay. And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes, and there are all these galleries nearby, and there's a discount if you bring your student ID, and... Amanda, slow down, you're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just so excited. Did I mention that the students get their own studio space once they're seniors, and we get all the professional photo editing software for free? It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA, but I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommates are gonna be. You take a survey online and match you with someone with familiar me, and I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. Good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Oh no! I'm just kidding. I didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog's bark. Carl ruled.
Alright.
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms? You have a note saying that... Oh, wait. Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms. You have a note saying that you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Maybe a snake. Maybe both. Would the snake eat the rabbit, though? Oh, boy. I think I'll leave that all up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So, you know that talk I had with Mr. Vega? He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No. I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I needed to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Horns, well, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try harder. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home for the holidays? There's gonna be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started on the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh, shit! And my eyes well up with tears. Oh, Dad, don't cry. Sorry, I'm very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person, and I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop, you're gonna make me cry too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Dad, I can't get tears in my burrito. It's gonna make it taste sad. I pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her on the forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Oh man, we can date other dads now. Or should we keep dating Brian? We gotta go fishing. Fishing? Well. Did I save? Who needs to save? Who needs to save? How do I go back? Alright, there we go. Damien Blood March. How do you do? I have finally decided to join this information superhighway. I'm not entirely sure how this works, but I will try my best to understand. I love long strolls through graveyards and spending time with my son. If you would ever like to chat about the latest in Victorian fashion, the inevitability of our own demise, or black cats, please send me a letter. On a Friday night, most likely to listen to true crime podcasts while I taxidermy my newest specimens. If you had one thing to take you on, well, maybe a coffin. What are your turn-ons? Pronouncing bosom correctly. Sorry. I keep forgetting how close I am. I'm just like so enthralled. I'm right up here against the mic, coughing all over it. What did you want to be when you grew up? A bat. What's your favorite movie genre? Foreign art house horror. What's your ideal date? It's night. We're at an industrial dark wave club in Berlin. The music drums to the beat of our hearts. What do you never leave home without? An upside down cross. I spend a lot of time thinking about mortality salience. I don't know. On a Friday night, you're most likely to make a deal in an alleyway, have it go badly. Who's the cop? Hold on. You know what? Let's just do Brian. I'm gonna do Brian again. Hi, Brian. Oh, I have a message from Brian. Oh no, I've been dreading this day. I accidentally boasted about my abilities as a fisherman to Brian, and now he's challenging me to another dad-off. I've been doing my fishing research online, but I'm nowhere close to being an expert. Still though, I have to accept. I type back to Brian. Sounds great, man. Super sad to catch all those fish. Make sure your mower is good working order because you're gonna be all over my lawn this weekend. I'll show him. Brian responds back, letting me know that tomorrow he'll pick us up at an hour I previously forgotten existed. Man, that's gonna be a rough start. Amanda comes into the room from the kitchen, eating a cheese stick by biting it off piece by piece like some kind of monster. I didn't raise you like that. What? It's called string cheese and not chompy cheese for a reason, Amanda.
Ugh.
Did you just call me in here to criticize my controversial string cheese eating technique or what? No, Amanda, we have to go fishing tomorrow. Well, you have to go fishing. I get to play with Brian's dog. How do I become a master of fishing overnight? You went fishing in the Girl Scouts, didn't you? Nope. My stint in the Scouts was brief and purely transactional. Thought I could get free cookies, but I didn't know I had to, like, be outside and tie knots and stuff. But I have to be Brian. Dad, let me tell you a story. Do you remember the last summer how I applied for a job at the coffee shop across town? Give me a refresher. During the interview, they asked me if I knew how to work an espresso machine, and I really wanted the job, so I lied and said yes. First morning, there was a line out the door, and within half an hour, I severely burned my hand, and they told me to go home and never come back. I still have a scar from that. Of course, I remember. What does that have to do with fishing? The burn is a metaphor, Dad. I don't get it. You can lead a horse to water. What do horses have to do with fish and burns? Huh? Dad, please. I don't get your obsession with competing against Brian. You wouldn't understand. It's a dad thing. Please try explaining it to me. Okay, Brian's just... He just thinks that he's so much better than me, and he purposely reminds me of whatever he can. Reminds me of that whenever he can. It's like he has to one-up me. I have to beat him at his own game. Is that what you think is happening here? No, Amanda. Okay. I know that's what's happening.
Aww.
Alright, Pops. We should both get some sleep. See you in the morning? Night, Panda. I brush my teeth and throw on some pajamas. I climb into bed, set my alarm, and close my eyes. Okay, sleep. I am wide awake. I can't help but think about the last time I went fishing, hoping that there's something I can glean from it and give me an edge over Brian. I was about 9 years old. My dad woke me up one morning and told me to get dressed and meet him downstairs. It's still dark out. I had no idea what was going on, but before I knew it, we were both alone on a freezing cold lake. I had to sit there for hours while it got hot and muggy, the air thick with bugs. I picked up mosquito bites while my dad sat in stony silence, fishing pole in one hand and beer in the other. We didn't catch anything. On the long drive home, my father bought me a pack of cigarettes and didn't say a thing. That didn't help, and I think I have some repressed sadness about my father. I'll deal with that later. I'm sitting on a boat in the middle of a body of water. I can't see any land, but I know it's a lake. The water is placid and still. I'm holding a fishing pole. I don't understand why, but it feels like my life depends on catching fish right now. I cast my lure into the water and wait, and wait, and wait. My whole being is filled with hopelessness as I watch the line disappear into the depths below. Used the wrong lure. I look up and I see my father, just as he looked that one morning, disapproving. I'm panicked now. I pull the lure up and try to grab a different one, but all the lures in my tackle box are the exact same. I look up to my father for guidance, but he's gone. I try casting again, but I can't hold my footing. My boat tips over and I fall into the water. Sinking further and further, I see the multitudes of fish that have been lying just below the surface, all swimming around me as if to taunt me. One fish swims up. He has Brian's eyes. You gotta use a neutral buoyancy lure if you're gonna try to catch trout, buddy. I jolt awake to the sound of my alarm. It's fishing day. That would explain the weird dream. I groggily slip on my clothes and get ready. I spot Amanda's door half open and see that she's still curled up in a mountain of blankets. Walking over to her, I give her a tiny kiss on the forehead. Fishing day, kiddo. You ready? No. Well, you gotta get up. I can't do this without you. Also, stop sleeping in your clothes. Amanda pulls her comforter over her head. Never. Amanda, I'll get up in a minute. Alright, Brian should be here in 20, so you better not just go back to sleep. Amanda sticks her hand through the blanket and waves to me. To wave me away. I leave her room and I make myself some coffee and another cup with lots of cream and sugar for Amanda whenever she gets up. Amanda eventually wanders in and chugs her coffee while I do word jumbles. I hear the doorbell ring. That must be Brian. Still rubbing our eyes, we walk outside to see Brian. He's decked out in fishing gear. Daisy's falling asleep next to him. Early bird gets the worm, buddy. You ready to fish? I was born ready. My eyes narrow in on Brian. It's a good day to die. Hop on in, guys. Let's get this fishing party started. I walk over to the driver's side door and open it. Ah, look at it! Brian's dog immediately hops into the driver's seat, wagging his tail furiously. Can I see your license, sir? Maxwell, let Dorb sit. Maxwell obediently hops in the back to cuddle with Daisy. Amanda settles in next to Maxwell and Daisy and immediately falls asleep. You ready for an adventure? I'm ready for glory. I struggle to stay awake as we drive to the outskirts of town. Country music plays quietly from the radio as I watch trees pass by. So where exactly are we headed? Oh, it's about an hour north of here. Little spot I've been going to since I was a kid. My dad used to take me there all the time. I don't think anybody else knows about it. I brought everything we need so we can catch some trout, have a nice little fire, and enjoy the nature. My fishing pole is in the shop, getting it tuned up. Do you maybe have an extra I could borrow? But of course, it's probably not as nice as it sounds like yours is, though. Right. I'm digging a hole here. I stare at the forest lining the highway. The sun is just barely over the horizon, scattering dusky pink light through the trees. For a split second, I spot a deer grazing on the side of the road before it leaps back into the brush. After a nice quiet drive, Brian eventually tells me to pull off onto the highway. I think it's time for bed. Like the last 20 minutes is me misreading everything. The car bumps along until we reach a clearing that opens up to a magnificent lake. Well, here we are. I step out of the car and help Brian on... What was that? Hold on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I step out of the car and help Brian unload our gear as Maxwell runs around us barking. The kids wake up and wander to the shore where Daisy tries to teach Amanda how to skip rocks. Brian and I carry the tackle boxes and coolers down to the edge of the lake where he has a canoe waiting. Ah, great. It's still in one piece. Hold on. Help me out with Maxwell. Help Brian place a tiny dog-sized life vest onto Maxwell. Woof woof. Alright, your turn. Brian hands me a lime green life vest. If I fall in, I'm counting on you to rescue me. Suit yourself. Brian turns to Amanda and Daisy, who are still skipping rocks. You kids want to fish? I'm good with just throwing rocks into the water. Amanda hurls a rock into the pond with gusto. Yeah, take that, water. Amanda, you're supposed to be skipping them.
Whoa.
Is that what we're doing? Daisy, don't you want to fish? I think catching fish is kind of inhumane. We're gonna go explore the woods and look at bugs and stuff. Alright, be safe. Don't go too far. Brian puts the life vest around himself and we throw all our equipment into the canoe. Maxwell happily jumps in and takes his place looking out over the front of the boat. I get into the canoe as Brian shoves off. We paddle together to get ourselves into the middle of the lake. Brian, don't be staying in the boat, Brian. Most freshwater fish usually feed at dusk and dawn, which is why I had to get you up so early. Yeah, well, yeah, I know. That's pretty common fisherman knowledge after all. Fisherman knowledge that I'm knowledgeable about. Still a gambling man? You know it. Let's see who can catch more fish. You can catch more than one? Sounds easy enough to me. What's on the line? Besides all the fish I'm gonna catch, obviously.
Hey.
I was thinking about something a little more high stakes than mowing the lawn. Custody of her children? More than that. Let's say if I win, I get your weed whacker. The Whackmaster 2000? That's a limited edition. But if you win, you get my pole saw. The Reach and Cut 3000. And the cordless version? That's the one. Shit. The Reach and Cut 3000 is state of the art. My weed whacker is a prized possession, but there are those hard to reach branches at the back of the yard that have been begging for a pruning. You're on. We shake on it. I suddenly remember that I don't know how to fish. My foolish fatherly pride will one day be my undoing. I watch as Brian ties a lure and does some stuff I can't quite follow with his fishing pole. He casts into the lake. Oh boy, I have to do that. I stare down at the tackle box and at the pole in my hand. Insult the fish. Stretch before physical activity. Because I'm such a pro fisherman, I anticipate a lot of quick physical movements over the course of this fishing session. To prepare for such activities, I will now stretch my body so that it is limber and ready for battle. That's very responsible of you. I do a few calf stretches, some bicep pulls, and I crack my neck several times. I bend over and try to touch my toes, but I just can't make it happen. I can barely get the tips of my fingers past my shins. Alright, my nubile body is now lithe and pliant, perfect for wrangling every trout in this lake with my bare hands. Now what? Perform fish mating call. Oh, no. As you probably already know, fish also respond positively when tempted with the call of a potential mate. Observe. Gazing out at the lake, I prepare my call. Okay, I'm officially uncomfortable. All part of the territory, Brian. I guarantee those fish are horned up and ready to get caught. Let's cast this sucker. I pull my rod back and launch the lure as hard as I can. Okay, just making sure. As hard as I can. Oh. And the lure flies off the line and sails far, far away, landing in the lake with a loud sploosh. Sorry, I judged the wind speed wrong. This cold air drives the pressure down. Go ahead and take my pole. I know it's hard switching to a new pole that you're not used to. I'll fix up another lure. Brian hands me his pole with a smile, and I just sit there, feeling like an idiot. Oh no! Oh no. Fishing around here is easy. They group up. All you gotta do is line up 3 of the same species and reel them in. Oh no. I need to match 3 of the same species. I can't tell them apart.
Match that fish.
Match that fish. Okay, we gotta match the fish. Hold on. Oh man, I'm fishing. Okay, we gotta match some more fish, but they all look friggin' the same to me. I'm matching some fish, baby. Oh yeah, I got it. Boom. Catching it. Oh, the combos. It's raining fish. I hate these kinds of puzzle games. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I'm nailing it. Can you switch them without? No, you can't. Alright. Oh no. Oh no, the game's telling me what to do. I can't move the fish.
Now you're fishing.
I like the fish noises. That's the walleye. They typically feed at dusk or dawn or during rough weather and have better eyesight than most fish. Oh man, that's some nice fish information. I don't know what fish they want me to switch this with. That's the Atlantic salmon. Like most salmon, they swim upstream to spawn. They're among the largest salmon species. I don't care if the timer's going. I want the fish facts.
Catch of the day. Rainbow trout.
Good work. Oh, my weed whacker. No, dude, that was a lot of fish. Wow, this is way tougher than I thought. I look over to Brian, who's smiling and obviously enjoying his time out here on the lake. I will crush him. Suddenly, the fishing pole jumps in my hand. I reflexively tug upwards. I think I got something big. The tip of the pole dips down repeatedly and the line starts to run. Reel it in! I finally get the fish right up next to the boat. It's a long, beautiful rainbow trout. Brian hands me a net. It's all yours. I lean down and notice that my hands are shaking with excitement. This fish is bigger than all the ones Brian caught. That pole saw is mine. The entire canoe tips over with me. I find myself sinking into the lake. I should have taken the life vest. All of a sudden, I'm embraced under the water and pulled into Brian's arms. I'm finally dragged upwards, sputtering water. All of our gear floats on the surface. Maxwell doggy paddles around us in circles, having a great time. You alright? Does that count as one? Well, seeing as all our fish are now swimming safely back in the lake, I guess so. Brian laughs. Let's get you to shore. Brian and I flip the canoe back over and fill it with our now soaking wet gear. We row back onto the shore with Maxwell in tow. Oh. Once we get back to the beach, Maxwell darts off into the woods. Brian takes off his shirt. Dots of lake water glisten in the sun across his strong back. Man, all that general contracting must have built that guy like an ox. ... I hope he doesn't notice me staring. I'm gonna get a fire going so we can dry off. Wanna hand me yours? Yes, okay. I reluctantly take off my own shirt and toss it to Brian, exposing my disgusting body. Suddenly, I wish I had done more sit-ups in my life. Or any sit-ups at all, really. Another thing you've bested me in. Stupid, sexy Brian. You might as well fry that shirt up. Seems like it's the only lunch we'll have. The day's young. We can fish from the shore. Once Brian gets the fire going, I sit and try to dry off my pants. Brian sets a couple lures out by the water's edge. We're probably gonna have to put the kibosh on the competition for now. Until another day. My stomach growls.
I don't
know. You hungry? Oh, I'm fine. Brian reaches into his cargo shorts and pulls out a few granola bars. I have a small child. I am flush with snacks. Brian joins me by the fire and I accept the cargo short granola. And now we're back to waiting. Where did the girls get off to? Shouldn't they be back by now? I wouldn't worry too much about it. They're a couple of smart kids. That's what I'm worried about. They're too smart. Same day. They've probably established a small rural government by this point and installed themselves as leaders. I take a look around. Oh, sorry, I'm knocking stuff off my desk now. I take a look around at the sun cresting the tree line, casting the entire lake in a warm golden glow. The forest seems to be coming alive now. Birds chirp in the distance. Wow, nature is beautiful. A mosquito bites me. I slack my neck and curse. Nature sucks. Here you go, bud. Brian hands me a bottle of bug spray. I begrudgingly take it and douse myself. Ugh, I've always hated how this stuff smells. Really? I always kind of liked it. Reminds me of being outside. Maybe you and I have different sentiments on the outdoors. Maxwell comes bounding up to me, a huge stick in his mouth. He drops it at my feet and looks at me expectantly. Throw the stick towards the woods. Fake out throw. Break the stick in half to assert your dominance. Oh no. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I hurl the stick as hard as I can towards the tree line. Maxwell bolts after it, running as fast as his stubby little legs can carry him. Which, consequently, is not very fast. It is very cute, though.
Hey.
Nice throw, Dorb. I turn away so he can't see me blush. Maxwell brings the stick back to me, clearly proud of himself. Good job, Maxwell. You're a very good and speedy boy. You're the world champ of fetch. It's time for the pets. What's the plan? Butt pats never fail. Scratch behind the ears. Rub that belly. There's so many choices. I think this is probably the most important decision I made this entire game. I give Maxwell some nice little scratches behind his big floppy ears. He responds in kind by licking my face. He really likes you. Be careful. He's gonna try to follow you home if you keep that up. I scratch Maxwell's ears more intensely. I'm gonna steal your dog, Brian. We both laugh, but I'm only kind of kidding. While I'm playing with Maxwell, fish begin routinely pulling on Brian's lines. I watch Brian effortlessly fillet the fish, squeezing a bit of lemon on them and frying them up on a cast iron pan. Before we know it, we have a feast fit for a couple of shirtless dudes. Amanda and Daisy emerge from the woods, looking totally unscathed. Whoa, Dad Bod Patrol, I'm gonna have to issue you both a citation and demand you both put your shirts on. There are children present. Brian tosses me my now dry shirt. I pull it over my head, thankful that I will no longer be distracted by Brian and his pecs. How have you guys been? Studying entomology. What? We were playing with bugs. I expected you guys to be more covered in, like, mud and stuff. Daisy looks offended. What do you take me for, a child? Amanda puts a hand on Daisy's shoulder.
Aww.
Right. We take a seat around the fire and Brian serves us all generous piles of fish on paper plates. It's absolutely delicious. Why does he have to be so good at everything? Fish taste okay? Daisy and Amanda both nod furiously, mouths full of fish. It's incredible. I've never had fish this good. Yeah, it's great. Old Harding family recipe. Why are your pants wet? Well, Amanda, we were out there on the lake, and then
Shucks.
I accidentally tipped over that boat. Don't worry, all the gear floated to the surface, so we didn't lose anything, right, Dorb? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I can't believe he just covered for me. Gosh, he even out-humbles me. He's trying to beat me at everything, including my world-famous sense of humility. We finish our fish and end up playing catch with Maxwell for a little while before we decide to head out. After cleaning up the camp, we pack up the station wagon and let Maxwell into the back seat. The poor pup falls asleep in a cuddle puddle with Amanda and Daisy. They've had a long day. Been an ordeal today, bud. Let me drive you guys home. I want to prove that I'm the most awake dad on the block, but yeah, I'm beat. Fine. As we drive away, I take one last look at the lake disappearing behind us and smile. I rest my head against the window, and the low rumble of the dirt road beneath us lulls me into a peaceful sleep. Hey, sleepyhead. I open my eyes and realize that I dozed off in the car. I self-consciously wipe a bit of drool off my chin. Oh, hey, I was resting my eyes. My big anime eyes. Just in case we suddenly have to jump into any sort of conflict, so I'm super awake for it. And ready to fight. With my strong arms. It's all good. You're in some rest, buddy. Thanks for coming out with us today. Had a lot of fun with you. Thanks for inviting us. I also had fun, actually. I'm glad to hear it. Take it easy, yeah? You too. Take it the easiest. Brian chuckles to himself as he unloads the car. Amanda and I get inside and immediately collapse onto the couch. Long day. Yep. I was so close to that pole saw. Pole saw? Yeah, Brian and I were competing to see who could catch the most fish and... Ugh! Stop! Why do you care so much? Amanda Panda, just look at the guy. He's so obviously got my number and he's rubbing my face in it. Rubbing my face. Dad, I love you. But you're kind of dumb sometimes. Dumb? Or clearly the superior dad. You know what? I don't have any of the energy required to properly unpack your weird fixation with asserting your masculinity. I'm going to bed. Night. Amanda slides off the couch and face down onto the floor. I am a tired slug. Amanda, that floor is disgusting. I don't care. Well, night, honey. Night, Pops. Wow, we did it! We did it! Yeah, look at those points! Those dad points! That wasn't as good as the last one. Oh, it definitely wasn't.
My money.
Oh, man. Why is fish and trout a different gauge? Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of the bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. No. Amanda. Get out. Oh no, I'm driving her away. Okay. I quickly leave the room and shut the door behind me. Once the door closes, I can hear her crying again. Wow. What has her so upset? She seemed kind of fine earlier. She's usually so open with me. Did I do something wrong? Is she mad at me? I guess if she wasn't before, she definitely is now. Can't even remember the last time she snapped at me like that. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever's bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. You want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezer-burned waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh. Okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. When she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for an ice cream, and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. If I start rummaging around for ingredients... Oh wait, I start rummaging around. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a second? There's a moment of silence. Yeah. I wanted to say I'm sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over, and this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is? This whole thing, I know I've been really weird lately, and I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The other one. Which was the other one? There we go. Boom. I guess you're not technically wrong. It's good to have fallbacks like that one. Anyways, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? She's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie F's on the same night. They all told me that they were busy studying for the Calc AB final. Yikes. So, another important piece of information is... God, this is embarrassing. I, have a crush on Noah, and, that's a thing. What? Whoa. I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anybody. And I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I just keep quiet and keep going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than 60 seconds. They all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, and I really, really wanted some nachos. Totally understandable.
Dad.
So I go to the mall anyways. I get to the food court, and who do I see there? But Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah. All hanging out together and eating nachos without me. What? It's pretty messed up. I'd be upset too. It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I stormed over there and I'm like, hey. And Grace drops a nacho in her shirt because of course she does that, and Emma R just like glares at me. Grace. It's coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the... No, Dad, please stick with me. Grace is the one nobody really likes. Or I guess that's me now. But anyways, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck. Which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which only further contributed to the shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on. And sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did MR say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads, word for word, an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on read. And then, wait, left me on read? What was that? Oh, like, she saw my messages and didn't reply. And I know because they're read receipts. English is weird. I don't know what read receipts are, but I'm just gonna nod and pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while all this is happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because at least she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting about how pissed I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Alright, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just really stupid teenager stuff. Bottom line is that everybody dropped me, half my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs the remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everybody suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. Okay, it's dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess. Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. When you get older, you start realizing that the sort of people you want to associate, you start realizing that the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. When you get older, you start realizing that, okay, there we go. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who could do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful relationships. Hold on, we're gonna save here because I'm gonna stop like as soon as this is over. I'm feeling real tired. Like these last couple of days, I felt so shitty. I think I'm getting sick. I've just felt like super fatigued. All the charity stream stuff has just got me like super stressed, and I just want to sleep. I think I'm gonna go sleep after this. It took me a long time to figure out that myself, and I wish I learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting the effort in to show you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours, because you're amazing. If you can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat that whole cake? Yes, we did just eat that whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up to go to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops? Yeah? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, Amanda.
I love you too, Dad.
Aw.
Welcome.
Okay, I'm gonna stop now. There we go. Alright, well thank you guys for being here. Tomorrow is gonna be another busy day. I have my portion of the charity stream at 9 Eastern. I still don't really know what I'm gonna do, but we'll figure it out at like soon, I guess. I guess we'll figure it out. I don't know. Oh, did I say 9 a.m.? 9 p.m. Eastern time. It's only one more date for the third heart, you're right. We're almost, dating Brian for realsies. Anyways, have a good night, guys. See you soon.